Hello everybody, welcome to the Saturday stream. Hello Shamal, and thank you Team Ice Cream for pointing out that you can hear my desktop audio while I'm in the getting ready screen. It's good to know, good information to know. Thanks for that. I'll figure out how to fix that up, but it's easy enough. All right, let me get my Twitch chat here sorted. It's so I can make sure I catch any messages over there too. Hello, Chase Vandy. How's it going? I'm doing good. Hope you're going all right. It's patch 1.3.0. Didn't get a chance to play on Thursday, so apologies for that. But I was very tired, so didn't stream on Thursday. What can you do? It's Tonga time. As for the leader, does Edward T truly synergize with Tonga? The thing is, I know everyone probably wants to watch Blackbeard, but I don't think you do. From what I've seen, like, you know, obviously he's quite unique, but you just end up with so many units. Like, I've seen screenshots where just, you know, you fill the entire ocean with ships. Is that going to be fun to watch? I don't know. Maybe it's fun to watch. Maybe not fun to play. So I don't know. Blackbeard seems good, but you just end up controlling way too many boats, I think. He's a great addition, though. You know who I had in mind for this? Because we'll be playing Tonga. My arch nemesis. I think I'll play Tecumseh, alright? Considering we can head to the distant lands, you know, in antiquity, we can befriend city-states quite easily as Tonga, supposedly. And it'll open up, I guess, you know, a whole new continent where we can befriend people before anyone else, apart from the civs that spawn there. So in theory, Tecumseh should be alright. But we'll see. If you've watched almost any of my videos, you'll probably know that I'm not a fan of Tecumseh generally. People rate him quite highly, generally, but I don't like him at all. I think he's really not that good. As a combat leader, I think he's fine. I don't think this food and production bonus is that great. And I think it kicks in way too late, is my opinion. Despite many people in the comments, generally, if I ever mention Tecumseh, they'll come out in force and say that he's the best leader in the game. I think that's insane. I think that's ridiculous. Hello, Matthias. How's it going? It is Tonga time. It's Tonga time. So, yeah, anyway, in spite of all that, I feel like this would be a great use case for Tecumseh. And I do kind of want to unlock his thingos. I'm still level 1 on him, so... the other one I was thinking of was Machiavelli. He gets a lot of influence. And I'm curious, actually, if it's possible as Machiavelli. But Tonga in general. And Tecumseh could do this too. I'm kind of curious if it's possible to conquer... like, win a domination victory in antiquity. So, before you can technically cross over to the distant lands, is it possible to wipe out everyone? I think it is possible. We'll need long ages. But it's because of... so Tonga... I should get the bonus up, really. I'll wait for Tecumseh to stop talking. Okay. Is that true? He might have used to be +2 food and production to +1. If that's true, I mean, that would have been a lot better. I mean, obviously, twice as good. And yeah, because, you know, and I said this at the time as well, that Tecumseh wasn't good, the city-state meta was good, and he just happened to work somewhat well with it, but even then, not that great, in my opinion. He doesn't have any bonuses towards actually befriending city-states, so kind of his whole game plan, like, he's a useless, he has no abilities until you get at least one city-state, and he has nothing to actually help you towards that goal. So best case, he does nothing until like 10, 20 or so, if you're lucky. Anyway, Tonga. So yeah, Tonga can cross with their scout into the distant lands in antiquity, but they can't land, so that they can't go on. They can't actually disembark into the distant lands, right? However, you can meet city-states over there. And you can't incorporate, but you can levy units, right? So if we do an Insight raid, and then that'll give us a commander over there, and then just levy a bunch of units. In theory, we can take over the distant lands. That's the theory. And our home continent. So let's give it a try. I think it's either Tecumseh or Machiavelli, I guess. Machiavelli gets more influence, and he can levy troops from city-states that aren't his suzerain. Oh no! Oh look, I've just been fact-checked in real time here. Welcome, Scotty and Murta Zatalib. Okay, well, there you go. You can't levy in distant lands. Why is that? I understand. Okay, you can't declare war? Okay, righto. I didn't know that. But why can't you levy units in distant lands? Can you not interact at all with the distant lands as Tonga? You can just scout? It's a bit more restrictive than I was hoping. We'll still play him anyway, but... So what... I assume you can obviously meet people, right? So why can't you declare war on them? Well, we're going to try it anyway. We're going to see what happens. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed that massive explanation and then getting crushed by two obviously very knowledgeable people who have actually played Tonga. We'll still give it a crack. We'll see how we go on our homelands then. That's interesting. This isn't mentioned anywhere, so... I also didn't even know they get influence. I didn't really know this was a thing. Really, this scout is taking a lot of the glory with Tonga, really, isn't it? Huh. Look how awful this text is, by the way. Random space here, like white text against the leaders. Okay. We're still going to go to Tecumseh. I'm not thinking too hard. I haven't really thought much about this. I only came up with that idea while I was talking about Tonga. So... it's probably going to be something pretty boring, isn't it? It's probably Sheesa's necklace, wherever that is. Classic Antiquity Age. Oh yeah, true. Gold on exploring, actually. Let's do that. We've got our two then. Wherever. Sheesa. And this one, Marco Polo. I think that's good. You can only help grow or bolster military. You get a free trade route after befriending, though. Yeah, this is solid. This is a solid combo. Interesting. Huh. You get a free trade route after befriending. That's one of their civics, right? Is that also not impacted by trade route range? You know, like the Schiller thing that Firax's target nerfed me with, or... Okay, standard's fine. Archipelago is the obvious one here. I guess I've not played an archipelago in like forever, so... Or do I want to save that? Continents and Islands is pretty oceany. I think this is fine. Standard map is fine. Crazy trade distance. Okay, well... If Tonga can have that, then why can't Schiller? Why did Schiller get nerfed? That was one of the worst things I've ever seen. I mean, surely they'll undo that in the next patch, by the way. I don't really understand. Like, that was clearly a feature, right? Not a bug. I don't know why they fixed that, quote-unquote. Anyway, standard speed, long ages. regroup. I think this is more or less could stay the same. All right. Tecumseh, Tonga. Is it Tonga time? I'm interested to see how this works. All these invisible rules you guys are talking about here. I've also heard Gwendolyn Christie narrates the Pirate Republic intro with like a pirate accent. Is that true or is that a joke? That's the TNT combo, that's exactly right. I assume a pretty popular combo. I don't know, I mean, it is. There you go. I like that. I like a bit of whimsy. I appreciate that. First game after the patch loading screen. Yeah, look, I don't really love Gwendolyn Christie's narration, to be honest with you. Broadly, which I know is a bit unpopular, but I appreciate that. I like that. It's hard coming from Sean Bean. There we go. Alright, I'll be quiet for a sec.
You speak of unity, and where there is discord, you counsel sense. Bring peoples of all lands to you, great chief, that they may be stronger together and weather the storms that are to come. Across the trackless seas, the double-hulled Tongan ships sail, guided by nothing but the stars. The singer's chant drives them forward to seek new sea-stone harbors, new atolls, and new fishing grounds. Listen to the slit drum and the rush of waves on the hull. A new shore awaits.
All right. And we can let's preview a few things. What's this whole gain a trade route when you befriend a city-state? That's a pretty solid tradition, by the way. Okay, coastal start. That's nice. 2 wine. This is a pretty crazy start. Clay's nice as well. Okay, gotcha. It's not a tradition. Checks out. Of course, can't even check that. That's the bane of my videos, by the way. When I want to do a video or I talk through a civ and you have to shift enter the first few turns to get through chiefdom. Anyway. What a start. Any water though? Only on this tile. Man, I don't really want to... Oh, there's reef too. Buffed reef. +1 science on that. I want to move down here, but I don't want to move down here. 2 wine is crazy. But the thing is, I seriously think that not starting on water in your capital is one of the worst things that can happen to you in Civ 7. You just don't get a celebration like for 50 plus turns. You're screwed, to be honest. Very slow in Antiquity. So I think really gonna have to. Bit of a shame. I would love to get these online, but by the time I get both of these, you know, probably getting close to a celebration anyway. +1 influence on the capital there. And look, yeah, I mean, it's fantastic, really, isn't it? Don't even have to research sailing, right? But do we still want to for the harbour? Maybe. Wow. Exciting stuff. This patch seems really good. And look at this. Low-key, one of the best changes they've made. I mean, it's so small, right? But... as soon as I finish chiefdom, I will let you guys... We can fact-check in real time. Tonga theme? Is it good? Oh, it is good, actually, really, isn't it? I did listen to it. It gets really good towards the end. So, you know, people are really hyping up the harbour start now. I don't see how it's much better than, like, in this case, saw pit start, no? Or pottery. Saw pit. I just think as Tonga, like, you kind of already have about a third of the benefit of sailing. It's got to be saw pit with this start. Lots of vegetated. Although probably going down here, it's plantation on wine. This is really clean. I love the color they've used for this. It's a small thing, but I don't know why I really like the color. Like the modded version of this was not quite as good. That's a lot of culture. But 10 production, more scouts. Pretty good. The question is, do I want to go down this way? The answer is probably 4 and 5 growth events to get this wine. I think that's fine. Its reef is really solid. That's a 10% science increase right there. Don't overlook the 1 science. Little bubble effect going on there. Not sure. That feels new. Never seen that. It looks out of place, to be honest. That's interesting. Reefs with Tonga? I should probably read what they do. Food from resources and culture from coast. That's good. So, oh, don't really have a great spot for that, unless maybe here. We'll have to investigate. Straight away, we got one of these fantastic new narrative events as well. If all the narrative events had this little window, I think that'd be a lot. They'd be a lot more respected. Tradition which buffs reefs. Okay, there you go. I'll keep that in mind. This probably in most games is going to be stronger, 25 culture, but for the first time playing, I got to do the quest, right? Fishing key now unlocked as a base as well. And the Tonga theme's now popping off. Okay, this guy must be very close. Going to be saving all of our influence for city-states. Oh, and the Tonga theme got cut off by the Greece theme. And some people hate the Greece theme too. But I'm going to go yoink this, I guess. Just when it was getting good too. We are not in a great spot down here. No water down here. Yikes. Gold is great to get a cellar up fast. I'll take the culture. Clay. The worst one you can get, military aid. Yeah, there's no water down here. So that's fine. These atolls look fantastic, by the way, too. They look so good. My least favorite theme, there's probably a bunch that I just like, you know, what's the opposite of love, right? Is apathy. There's a ton that I just don't even take notice of. So take the culture again. Alright, let's have a look. I will say I actually like this Greece theme. I don't know, there's heaps I don't like, really. I can't think of one off the top of my head. So, I can tell you ones I like. Bulgaria, probably the best in the game. Mongolia, not far behind. The Normans I quite like. And America. America is also really good. Hate to say it. Alright. There you go. It's all city-states, not just distant lands city-states. Monuments adjacent to coast. Whoa, that's pretty good. I like that this comes a bit later because you won't really need it until then. Yeah, okay, I understand now. It comes quite late, this tradition, but that's quite good. Maybe I should go harbours pretty quick then. Regardless, I don't think there's anything here I really want urgently. So the settlement limit being down here is a bit annoying too. I think religion's fine. I'll go for God of the Sea probably. That'll be food. Have a look. Tonga into Hawaii make some silly marine yields. Probably. I think Hawaii, they got like a very small compensatory buff almost with the most recent patch, right? With the, you know, ocean tiles being a thing now. Crabs. That looks like an octopus to me, but certainly crabs in the water themselves. +1 food on warehouse buildings. Not very good. I've never loved the Rome theme. They don't really have much to go off. That can't be right, can it? The second half of that? They don't have much to go off for the Rome theme? Surely they documented like 1,000 things, you know, 1,000 songs, or am I making that up? Look, we want obviously a ton of scouts, right? I'm a Norman theme hater, don't ban me. Just don't mention it again. I think it's funky. I think it fits the theme. Also, friendly science city-state here. Good start. I don't really like going to masonry generally. This is a really good science spot here. We're about to get some wine going. Well, not really soon. We'll move down to that anyway. So I've changed some of these icons as well. The back barrel there. Is it a barrel? 2 barrels? The back barrel there looks a lot darker. I thought it was a minor buff, but you basically have infinite settle limit due to happiness on marine tiles, which gets buffed with resort towns. Resort towns are so good. I feel like it's taken people a while, you know, myself included, really, to cotton on to just how good resort towns are. But they are really good. I don't really like Mughals thing. It feels a bit too ambient. It isn't bad, just boring. I would agree. I couldn't tell you what the Mughals theme is off the top of my head, but ooh, tempting. I usually would probably accept that, but not on this person. I find a lot of the Civ 7 themes to be a little bit ambient, to be honest. Friendly down here, Mesa Verde. I think they're science as well. Am I producing fast or am I growing slow? Yeah, this spot's fine. Some of this coastal terrain's pretty precious to me, right? I don't actually have that much of it. But this does get me close to this spot, so I think it's fine. That's annoying. I tend to like the themes with singing more. Yeah, a lot of people do. It really depends for me. Like, I think the Shawnee theme isn't... I don't really love it, to be honest with you. I just don't like those vocals. But, like, the Tonga theme, for example, I think is fantastic. Did I put on, like, all city-states are friendly, or is this, like, a Tonga thing? There's a lot of friendly city-states around. Oh, yeah, also, hello, Rotom Fan 63. The pirate thing is fantastic. It is really good. 3 turns on that, so I'll take the production. I kind of wish the pirate theme had, like, shanties. Like, if there was going to be one song that needed vocals in my mind, it should have been that one. I would have loved some sea shanties. But alas. Would have been too good. I'm getting deja vu here. I just need to find this city-state. Friendly one. But I can befriend these people first. But the pirate theme's good. It reminds me of that, like, RuneScape song. That pirate one. Uh, 150 gold's pretty solid. Plus 1 warrior though. How's this guy feeling? Take the gold. And I mean, I've just got to get used to just throwing these guys in the ocean, I guess. The first Tonga game, the only CS I got on this lands were diplomatic hostile. There you go. Just getting lucky then. Oh, there you go. That's them. Mesa, we'll start. We'll probably go for first, I think, by the looks of it, actually. Production again. Nice, get these down to 1 turn. So, pretty ideal timing here. We hit our building and our population at the same time. So we're going to go up to 5 pop here. Took all the gold from the narrative event so we can get our settler out straight away. This is pitch perfect stuff so far. And we'll start working on another one. Or do we go another scout and then just buy the settler? Or do we get the fishing key? First of all... Oh, but this is a reef. I do not want to build it. I want to build over this to get to the wine straight away. Because I can do this. But the reef, right? Is it that good? Is it that worth not building over? Ugh. I don't think it is, you know. I think the right place to get this wine, but again, we're playing for fun here, so I'll just put it there. Alright, keep moving. Yep, see you later. Culture. Get our religion going. Okay, more narrative events here. Take the influence, I think. This is pretty good. Take this though. Okay. Pretty sure we have enough gold for a settler, so let's get on this. Pretty ideal start so far. I missed these messages, sorry. The songs in it, I think, do overlap with Black Flag Shanty, so I guess they didn't want to make it too obvious. I guess they're old songs, people know them from Black Flag, there you go. Yeah, I mean, I had Black Flag in mind when I made that comment just then, because you know, who doesn't love Black Flag as a really solid game that I only played about a few hours of, but I really enjoyed the time I did play it. Unfortunately, it's one of those things where the Assassin's Creed stuff just gets in the way of the fun pirate stuff, quite majorly in my experience. How soon do we want to be getting this stuff? The pirate theme hits different because the Maid of Amsterdam section just hit the AC Black Flag spot. There you go. You guys are both on the mark. See, how good are sea shanties, right? Maybe we'll transition into the Pirate Republic and go ham. Anyway, I don't actually love these civics. What does the quarter do again? I'm like really finding it hard to pull the trigger on researching something here. Plus, you got every trade route you have to a city-state. That's right. It gives you that ageless effect of the scouting. Just gonna go to discipline. I need to work towards code of laws. All that stuff requires trade routes anyway. Ooh, hang on. Is God of the Sea better than City Patron Goddess here? Surely not. Gonna need a lot of influence. Listen, God of the Sea is overrated. Influence it is. There goes that scout. Expected. For what it's worth, going for this fishing key was a bit questionable too. So my game's kind of laggy, right? Nayan play? How's it going? At least 3 hours or so it's 10:43 now till 2 and a bit hours, at least. Depending on how this game goes. If we get sucked in, then, you know, we'll see how we go. But, about that long. Okay, it would be great if we had one more range, but there's a decent spot here for a district. I hate the way I'm going to be building some of these districts. I still only played Civ 6 shooter money stuff, but I can confirm that God of the Sea is one of my favorite pantheons. This will play with that Seas mod from, I think it's spelled Sucrotect. What's that one mod's name? Yeah, Sucrotect, who was recently hired by Firaxis. I say recently, that was quite a while ago now, but yeah. He's got a job with Firaxis. It's good for him. Hope it's going well. And you can tell he's oh, here we go. This is this is what I've heard a lot about with the new patch, is that the AI just sanctions you constantly. There's the first one. Military production. Does that impact scouts? I don't think it does. Anyway, yeah, Sucrotect got hired by Firaxis, so I hope he's doing well for himself. But yeah, you can see particularly in like this screen here, I think is definitely like, feels like something he worked on. The loading screen feels like something he worked on as well. Yeah, a bit of a legend in the community, right? You're a small Civ YouTuber as well. You calling me small? No, it's good to have you here. We should try and settle up here too. We love seeing modders go pro, yeah. Good for them. It means that we haven't gotten any like Sucrotect mods in theory, but oh my god, I completely missed sorry, someone in the Twitch chat. I'm so bad at seeing Twitch chat. Because usually the only people that talk in Twitch chat are bots. But hello, Najani. How's it going? Chat overlay plugin. I use Social Stream Ninja, which, I mean, look, everyone said it's like super easy to set up and it's like great. I found it, it doesn't work half the time. It's really finicky. I don't know if I'd recommend it. The only reason I use it is because it combines Twitch and YouTube chat, which I think might not be allowed. But that's, I mean, what are you going to do? I just got to ban someone real quick. Let the bots be botting. Anyway, streamer bot plus nutty plugins. I'll give it a look. Until this one like screws me over somehow, I'll probably keep using it. Because once you get something working, you know, kind of don't want to touch it. Also, I've not been buying my settler. I'm just like, what am I doing? But yeah, no, it is good. I think the UI is generally like gotten a lot better since he's started working there. And granted, you'd hope that's not like literally one guy, right, that's doing this stuff, but sort of seems that way. Anyway, I don't really love it. I want to get this ultra up fast, but let's do this first. It's too many yields. Okay, at least 2 hostile city-states kicking around. Oh, there you go. First, this is the narrative event when you first meet a hostile city-state, right? Cool bananas. And... oh, the influence is fantastic. But this... +1 movement for the rest of the age? That seems pretty good. I mean, I want to take the influence, but it seems way more fun. I think the influence is probably better. Certainly not going for any crazy optimized runs with this save, that's for sure. This is going to annoy this guy. Oh, he's sanctioning me as well. So we're probably going to go to war with Greece. Especially if he starts getting annoyed at me friending city-states. We're just going to send it all the way up here, I think. Oh, my settler still can't go in the ocean, though, of course. I'm going to swap. I would love to get riding first, but... yeah, I'll stop by, Nayan. If you're still streaming when I finish, I'll stop by. And I don't know how to, I don't know, are you on Twitch or YouTube? I can, like, raid you or whatever. Anyway, we'll send the people your way, to the best of my ability. But yeah, for sure. Oh, there's Gordium. 3 movement now on these guys. Feels so amazing. Can't wait to plug the other card in too for +4. Perfect. Great. I'll send everyone over. I've never even done a raid before, but granted, I don't get many people on Twitch. I'm only just started streaming on there. So anyway, that sounds good. I'll what's your plan? Awesome, says Awesome Daisy. Good to have you in. I should note as well, I forgot to even mention at the start of the stream. Let's... wow, these are some decent tiles. Is this a reef? No, it's not. Let's just take this, it's fine. But speaking of Awesome Daisy, who, you know, I believe this was you, but correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, thank you very much for that. And thanks for testing out. I made a new GIF thing when people subscribe. Actually I did all that, like a proper streamer. Thanks for that, Nayan. Oh, well, now I have to go check out your stream after this, hey? I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. That's very generous. Speaking of generosity, the Civ Give is happening, I guess right now. Oh my god. Well, thank you, Awesome Days as well. 3465. A long time viewer of the channel. Since well back in the news days, I think. So thank you again for that as well. That's crazy. Two in one night is insane. Oh look, this counts as distant land, so I can't go up, eh? Is that what's happening? Yeah, distant lands. And it's Terra Australis. Wow, thanks guys. I appreciate that. Anyway, like I was saying, the Civ Give is happening right now, and it's for the Gamers Outreach Foundation. So you may have noticed, obviously a QR code in the top left there, and the the little progress bar at the bottom there. Now I think I've got. Oh my god! Thank you, Chase as well. This is all very unnecessary. I hope you're just sponsoring or becoming a member to look at the little koala gif. But thank you for that. Thank you for the sponsors. The Tonga theme's playing again, by the way, as a celebration. It doesn't count as spam. This is the kind of spam I'm all about, actually. And yeah, you now have access to these fantastic yes and no emotes. And did I make any others? No, that's literally all I did. I should put like the Genghis ones in as well. Okay, well, thanks for that, everyone. Anyway, the Civ Give is happening right now. It's for a very solid cause. They they make children's lives better in hospital. They provide them with games and whatnot, is my understanding. So yeah, there's the QR code there. If you're don't spend your money on me, go spend it on Civ Give, and it's a great cause over there. But yeah, anyway, just making you all aware. It'll be myself and 7 other, at least, other members of the Civ community, the content creators that will be all participating in a big multiplayer game come Christmas. That's a lot of people. I think the date's been set. I want to say it's been announced, potentially. So yeah, but it's late December. We'll be playing together to raise money. So look forward to that. But yeah, anyone who you probably follow on YouTube will be there. Oh, that's not true actually, but some of the names are all playing in the Civ Give, so look forward to that. But yeah, there's a QR code there, or there's the link in my description as well, I think, that you can donate to that lovely charity. So anyway, rant over, but thank you everyone for that. Back to our regularly scheduled programming, I guess. So this is technically also I'm talking too much, so I'm forgetting to do this stuff, but let's befriend Mesa Verde as well. 2 science city-states, which is novel. Thank you very much. That would be that'd be great. I think what it's worth, Diane, actually, you can start your own campaign. I've had this happen. Oh, right, of course. I've lost a lot of scouts this game. I hate when that happens. But I just kind of walked into some pretty bad situations, really. But yeah, I think you can actually start your own campaign, which again, might be good as a promotion for yourself as well. Oh yeah, no, for sure. If anyone else wants this, there's a few people. Oh god, also, I think I've got a video coming out. Okay, all good. Who was first? It was you. Hope this is exactly your name on like Twitch and YouTube and whatnot. But there's a guy who is one of the supporters, Paladin, who he says, please don't name a city after me. So I usually forget or don't do it on purpose because I'm not sure. Some people, you want to play with the historical names and whatnot. But let me know if you do or do not want me to name a city after you. I don't really like saying this guy that's this far away, by the way, but I think it's worth it to skewer the wonder. Good luck. Should probably befriend Gordium. There you go. Awesome says no thanks. Anyway. But yeah, sorry, I was saying, so you can start your own campaign under the Civ Give, so if you want to, you can do that as well. I think. I could be wrong, but anyway. Worth investigating if you want to take part as well. I'm gonna let this play in the background. Have to work. That's what I do as well with a lot of Civ streams. Go for it. Enjoy. But so far this is looking pretty good. I am gonna have to contend with this. Does he get cavalry before he's unlocked them? No, he doesn't. That's fine. I really want the scout thing, but can't really justify it yet. Same for this too. I really need the influence for city-states, unfortunately. Okay, he's continuing to sanction me. You know, I guess I should have gone for this sooner. Because I'm going to miss this for mistake. I also need to speed this up by 2 turns so I get Mesa Verde. Missed out on a trade route there. Gung Mei up here. Well, here's my chance. Sounds good. There you go. That'll be our next city state, I suppose. Ooh. I think it's a bit dodgy. It's down to 3 gold. This guy must be pumping out troops, I assume. I appreciate that AI actually builds their districts on the proper tiles now, at least. The other thing I have to worry about is that this is going to really annoy Gordium, actually. So as long as I have enough gold for, you know, at least 1 or 2 slingers, we should be alright. But I won't have the influence to befriend them for a while, realistically. But no, I will, because Jesus' necklace. I'm going to get 100 influence back from this. Riding up pretty quick. Everything's like clicking really well at this point. I finished this on riding on the same turn as I finished the altar, which lets me grow to this wine. Start building my +3 library. What an ideal start. It really is all clicking right now. See how good Tecumseh is, guys? He's so good. Literally done nothing, by the way. Turn 31, I've received no benefits. Okay, irrigation. This will be good. I really need to get a settlement up here. Harbour time. There's a lot of good things to build. Again, I would love to purchase a settler, but I need to purchase if I'm going to go for this wonder, I'm going to have to... The sacrifice is that I have to purchase military units up here. I think it's worth it. Okay. As long as a slinger doesn't move here and attack me, we'll be alright. Hello, Panda. How's it going? Almost as excited as when I see a Panda stream. Hope you're doing well. It is a daily stream, happening twice a week, as the name would not suggest. And yes, reworked wine is so fantastic early game. It's ridiculous. Okay, my settler survived. And luckily he's settling on this tile. Is ours, so plus 100 influence. When I befriend them, I guess. I'm just going to instantly buy this. I'm going to need it eventually, so... Well, what's the general opinion these days on this, by the way? Because this is, like, so much better very quickly as soon as you have your second city. But this is great tempo. It's got to be this. Aha. So, as Tecumseh, it's got to be the influence. And Garden of Wonders, potentially. Here you go, Chase says just the cap. I'm going to have at least 2. So, plus 10% towards buildings. Seems pretty solid. Again, buildings get pretty expensive these days. And the others aren't great. Codex is alright. I guess I'll take Garden of Wonders. I've never taken this. Well, no, I should take the better one on the first one. So the free tech. If it gets me riding master, I'd be pretty happy with that. Yeah, let's do it. I know this is like giga nerfed, but still, I mean, it's, you gotta appreciate how good this is early game still. Irrigation, oh, look at that, bam. And it's bugged out too, so I'm currently researching Irrigation 2, which doesn't exist. But this lets me go to Riding Mastery. And everything's hitting pretty well here. Now, I didn't get the, is that a reef? It's a reef. I would love to get silver, but the warrior's gonna pillage that if I go that way. So yeah, I can't get down to this second point, unfortunately. Also, look at these icons. Is that the befriend independent icon? First I'm hearing of it. Where does this little graph ever show up anywhere in the game? Holy moly, 3 pre-roll ads. Listen, I don't touch the ad settings, alright? I don't know how that's happened. I've leaned towards the first one. I can see the argument, 15% of the cap. Yeah, just maybe if it was 20% in the capital, then I would justify, like, you know, that would pay itself off faster. I don't know. It's so minor. You know, as soon as you get that second city up, that would pay itself off very quick. So, 2 artifacts back to back is crazy work. By the way, that's unheard of luck. Alright, we'll get the library, then probably a harbor, then the settler, or maybe the settler first. We'll see. Also, I have 330 influence. I need to spend that. Gungnay. Gordium. I mean, this is going pretty well so far, actually, in terms of befriending. We're going to get up to 4 quite quickly here. Is Tecumseh good? Was Daily Civ 7 News lying to me? I might do a little scouting with this commander. I don't think this guy's going to attack too soon. Let's take the culture. Man, if we got this trade route, actually, I can see the benefit of that. Oh, he has no resources. Well, it would have been a free road, I guess. Well, I'm not that sad about missing out then. Has nothing. And they're not going to grow to anything ever either. They literally have nothing. Except a banging monument spot. Yeah, clipboard. I mean, I don't know, like, this befriend independent thing, it's not even the same icon as the befriend independent action. Where's this clipboard coming from? Like, what's this? Where's that coming from? Yeah, there is a lot of new icons. Every patch they add, like, you know, a dozen new icons for various things, and I'm always kind of surprised. Like, are we getting to the point where there's too many icons in a paragraph? None of these are too crazy, but sometimes the paragraph's like half icons. I'm on Deity. Yeah, it's you'll always see me on Deity, really. Anything below that, Civ 7 isn't that challenging, unfortunately. The AI is not. The AI, in a vacuum, the AI is quite good, but they're really bad at wind conditions. But stuff like war, they're quite good at, I find. I'm gonna put this on my scout too. Actually, no, I'll wait. I just want to put the +1 movement in, but I'll chill. I guess we'll go for a quarter. No, let's go Code of Laws. We need trading anyway. The trade route to Athene looks great. Like, I don't want to go to war with this guy, really, do I? Although I am Tecumseh. Maybe I do. I could get a boat in here as well. Maybe I will destroy this guy, actually. We'll see. Nonchalantly talking about destroying another man's civilization. They are very good at sanctioning us now too. Yeah, I've felt that. What's been encouraging though is that the people that, you know, don't hate me, like I'm slightly positive, they haven't been sanctioning me, because I've read someone was saying that everyone just sanctions you non-stop now for no reason, but it makes sense if, you know, the people that don't like you sanction you. That makes sense. I think this comes back to everyone says they want better UI, but they don't actually want the AI to try and win, because this is what the AI, you know, this is what winning looks like, right? Like actively trying to screw you over. So this is the better UI everyone asked for, right? A better AI, I should say. Read it and weep. Just make a setting that controls how many icons appear in text. You should work on the Civ 7 dev team that, you know, if your immediate reaction is make it into a setting, because that's everything is a setting in Civ 7, which is I can respect, but it must get hard to keep track of, like balance and stuff, you know. If someone wants to be upset at you, they'll sanction you, so I can feel like everyone does. But I've played games where I've hardly been sanctioned. Well, there you go. I mean, considering they literally never sanctioned you before, like I would assume it wasn't even programmed in that they could sanction you. This seems reasonable, you know. Seems logical. Okay, we've got a sick library up. Which I love unique buildings. But we need to stay focused here. I think the harbor's good to finish this off. And then we want to build this like here. We could build it there. Build the second library and second science in production up there. I think that's probably fine, actually. But we need to get a cellar first. Need to settle kind of like here to consolidate this coastal area. Also, the influence is feeling pretty good too. Oh, rip. You're probably dead. Good luck. Is the chat... Oh, also, Panda, you probably love... It's like everyone's Napoleon now, right? Everyone's got continental breakfast. Is the chat overlay an OBS plugin or a separate software? It is a... God, well, I mean, so it's Social Stream Ninja, which is like an app, you can look it up. Social Stream Ninja. Bit of a mouthful. But that is like a browser source that I've added into OBS. I didn't use... There's like a plugin version, I think, but I didn't use that. But you can... Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't... It's easy... OBS, I'm always surprised sometimes how easy OBS is in some ways. It doesn't look very user-friendly, but it's actually not too bad. So it works reasonably alright, I would say. Alright, +1 movement and sight on scouts. I don't even know if I need to... The good thing is Charlemagne's looks pretty weak right now. One settlement. What are we at? I've kind of been sanctioned non-stop, but only by 1 or 2 civs. I had a game where Ben Franklin was neutral with me, but sanctioned me so much he became hostile. Yeah, it looks... Oh, you are so cooked. And just when you got 4 movement, you got zone controlled. You can survive a hit though, he's out of there. I think it makes more sense in a lot of ways for the AI to do that though, right? Because denouncing, in theory, you don't really get anything from denouncing. It doesn't do anything either. Whereas sanctioning ruins your relationship and it sets them back. So in theory, sanctioning is really good. Have I messed around with Blackbeard? No, I haven't. This is my first game, actually, post-patch. So... No, I didn't think Blackbeard Synod... Wow, what the hell? They've spared... There was no reason for them to let me walk away. Oh. It was to crush my spirits, so I walked into this one instead. We'll see. Maybe we'll survive again. But yeah, I don't think they synergize too well. Although I think you could make it work. They've got a pretty strong naval unit, right? Food's fine. The old continental system. I mean, imagine if he still had that though, right? Yeah, another one. Imagine if that guy did just constantly destroy your trade routes. Can you imagine? Oh, look, I can run into ocean though. That's amazing. I think I'm kind of glad he doesn't have that old sanction anymore, because that would be an absolute, like, borderline reroll neighbor if you got Napoleon next to you and he just kept removing your trade routes. Yeah, kind of glad that's not a thing. Okay. We just got 100 things pop off. Another wonder up here, Valley of Flowers, which would be good on me. Some good vision. A vision of another science city-state. Wow. Okay, this is not a typical game. I want to point this out to Comsa fans. This is not how these things usually go. This is insane. Although maybe as Tonga, it's a bit less insane because you can explore so much. Which I'm keen to play this turn. Okay. Happiness. Take that. Okay, well, because we have these people, we can greet again. We can get another... Although his Garden of Wonders just that good, should we just get it? We'll hold off. Step Pyramid? I do love a unique improvement. I got pretty happy land. I'll consider it. I'm getting monastery flashbacks. I think just the warehouse ones. It's just a bit too good, isn't it, really? Yeah, it's just generally good. Okay. More influence. Also, what's this? Lower all independent power relationships by 2. By 2? Like one turn of influence. Or 1 turn of befriending. So much of a downside. How to set the influence, right? Okay, well, start another one. And look at my towns, they're probably ridiculous now, right? Where's my production? Does it just go straight to here? My Tecumseh benefit? Oh, what did I just do? I assume it goes straight into the yields here. I thought it would have appeared in the city center, but it doesn't say it would, so that's fair enough, I guess. Anyway, this is an insane game so far. Not typical of Tecumseh's strength, alright? I'm not buying it. Another city-state down here. This is only a standard size map, by the way. This isn't even large or huge. Tonga is so fun. I knew they would be fun, but they are just as fun as I thought they would be. So this is nice. Something about scouting is just so good, right? Plus, like, breaking the game a bit. Any civs that, you know, break the game in some way is great. Okay, I would love to get another Diplo point. But I don't want to put effort into actually... friending someone. Ada might like me, because I might get some masteries. But think of the 3 food and production you're getting. I mean, the worst part is it's actually 9, right? About to be 12, and about to go up again. So what's Gordium doing attacking all the way down here, by the way? They're gonna make me buy a slinger here. It is good. Like, right now, this is going very well, and this is going to scale insanely well with Tecumseh, but how often can you really get all these city-states? And he does nothing in modern age. I'm going to spend this whole game just, like, bagging out Tecumseh, by the way. If you're interested in that, stay tuned for more. It is nice as well. Like, usually scouting around the coastline is really risky, but as Tonga, you can just scout in the ocean and no one can touch you. What's going on in this boat? Is there a dog in that? There's a dog in the boat. That's amazing. Look at that. Scout dog. But no pet option. Curious. Looks like the boat's filling up with water a bit too. It's got to be said. Is that because it's taken a bit of damage? Anyway, that's cool. I'm glad the dog, because you can't build the scout, I'm glad the dog has a place to go. It's good. Perhaps online. Singer online. Yes, poor commander unfortunately missed out on XP from both combats. Yeah, but it's okay. Jishi. I don't really want to sacrifice this unit for this, so... No petting the dog on open water, this game sucks. Yeah, Firaxis has gone too far this time. I've been saying it, the Civ 7 launch was just not acceptable, and this is a great example why. It's that sort of fundamental, you know, swings and misses that I think it's mainly responsible for the mixed rating on Steam, stuff like that. Okay, Ada is getting friendly with me, which is good. Should I just go for this mastery? It might make her friendly with me. No, I should go for currency. Oh, I could hold off. Go for this mastery. And I might try and sneak this discovery too. Just the movement and sight is just amazing. I imagine if you had Traveler's Sandals as well. Okay, Machiavelli's got someone. There you go. Sugar's been cooked. I really do want to do these. But Ada, I've got to befriend every city-state on the map. Didn't you hear? Okay, I've got to keep in mind as well, this is just a good spot generally, but my monuments get +1 influence on coast. Yeah, eventually. So there's some top tier. This city's like built itself, I would say. Paisley did Marco Polo and Merchant Saddle. Oh, like that's where all this gold's been coming from. I forgot I had this on. This is my first time using this. I know it's pretty good generally, but that's why I've been getting so much gold. Yeah, that's a really good combo. I want to be on coast. I want to settle here, but then this blocks me off from a few places. I don't even know what victory I'm going for. This is the best settle. I'll probably have quite a few. The map's got a lot of space, all things considered, so it should be right. Thank you for subscribing, Nicholas. There's the other GIF there as well. Of a legendary Australian moment in history. Do you have to be Sues of a CS to start trading with them? Yes, you do. So, the difference they use here to differentiate this is that right now, for example, Troy is an independent power. You can't trade with independent powers. But is a city-state. You can trade with city-states of any variety. They don't have to be your suzerain. They don't have to be your city-state. You can trade with city-states. You can't trade with independent powers. So when any player befriends an independent power, they become a city-state, and all things considered, you can trade with them. You can do whatever. So yeah, you don't have to be, but someone has to be. It's a ton, though it feels too boring, so I don't really use it. Yeah, it's one of those things a bit like the attribute points, which granted the attribute points are a lot worse now, but they're still quite strong. But like you just take the point and that's it, you know. That never feels great. You want to take the fun ones, you know. Marco Polo just gives you a ton of gold, but you don't even really know. Like I didn't even notice it right then. So pros and cons. Okay, and it's working. She's liking me because of my my masteries. And I can get my gold now. Excellent. I'm also, I mean, like, I'm doing insanely well this game. Yeah, that's right, yeah. They can be yours, they can be anyone's city-state. As long as they have been befriended, you can trade with them at that point. That's correct. Also, there you go, yeah, so I got Mesa Verde's one. So that's where that extra crabs came from, and silver. And plus 10 culture right now from wine. Did I know about the British event where you can steal an artifact from a culture and start a war because of it? I did not. I haven't played Great Britain in a while, but how do you steal an artifact? Oh, as in, it's probably like an area event that says +1 artifact, but go to war with Uganda. That sort of thing, I imagine. Which is pretty good, all things considered. Although, yeah, is that too on the nose for a narrative event? I think because it's Britain, it's okay, right? I should have befriended that turn. +1 artifact, but war with Russia. Does it have to be Russia specifically? And I assume that's a reference to something then as well, right? We'll swap that out. Probably not, but that's okay. Yeah. I was wondering if there was like a specific time in history where this happened. Anyway, we are now at a point where this guy can do things to us. And look at that, 2 mangoes. I already know Panda would take this trade route, but we can totally mess this guy up. We're going to be at like, what, +5? At least. Very soon. But it would be nice to have a road to him. The terrain over there is pretty rough. I thought of Greece, but they're in different ages. Well, there you go. Yeah, modern day Greece. Which, hey, you'll be able to play as pretty soon by the sounds of it. Well, not soon. Probably not soon. I imagine that feature of, you know, keeping your civ throughout the ages is a long way away. I'm going to take this trade route just to get a road to him. And their relationship is so bad that it's probably okay. He'll probably still be hostile by the time I want to declare war. And getting the 2 mangoes is really good, so I think it's worth it. I forgot to befriend again. So, okay, that's done. Basically. Do we want you, or do we want the Distant Lands fella? There's also one here. We want the culture one, probably. This is amazing. Getting all these city-states in the Distant Lands. This is as good as I thought it would be. It's fantastic. Diplomatic ones kind of suck early game. I like Festival Grounds later, but not urgently. Great, and I have 600 gold that I should really spend. Buying a granary is not bad. There's my naval unit too. Is that fortified districts or just districts? I need to buy a harbour in there. Fortified districts. What do I do with this gold? I guess I should just purchase one of these buildings, right? Get it on the move. It's a bit of a... It really is quite trash here, isn't it? Could build like a granary. That's probably alright, just over here. It takes away what I would consider to be the last decent kind of culture spot. I think that's fine. The other person I was considering playing was Augustus. Aren't these... No, they're not. Someone on the subreddit has misled everyone, because there was quite a highly upvoted comment saying that Augustus can buy both their buildings. Not quite right. One's a culture, one's a happiness building. I'm going to decide on this gold thing later, potentially. You know what? I'll just buy a fishing key now. No, I should turn you into a city. On population 3. Yeah, no, it's got to be a culture base. This is a happiness base. Bit sad. I always, I know it's like extraordinarily powerful, but I kind of wish Augustus could do that. Because every time that's possible, it makes me think of all the different ways you could abuse that. Alas. Okay, let's just get that for now. You can grow a bit more to make it cheaper. In the long run, I think this is fine. We can get a sliver of XP after all. Oh, never mind. Just as I would have finished that off, Gordium's now friendly. Okay, another city-state here. Happiness on warehouse buildings. Or do I just take the festival grounds now? Considering I've got wine, happiness is actually pretty solid. Has anyone taken this yet? Send delegation. Espionage one's also pretty good, but yeah, I think she wouldn't see me taking this one too often, happiness, but in this very niche scenario, with this much wine, I think it's pretty good. Okay, now we can get silver as well. And we got Gungne's stuff, which is jade and crabs. Look at all these crabs. We got our religion sorted, huh? Hope the World Congress doesn't ban crabs. Okay, let's try and move back over this way. You're getting too close to home. Send delegation is... It's not going to be in here, is it? Of course not. It gives, what, +8 happiness for you, +4 happiness for the other person, and it reveals the, each other's, if you support it, it reveals each other's capitals. So it's kind of like an embassy from the previous games. But you're never going to spend, like, 80 influence to get +4 happiness. It's like an awful trade-off. It's a fun idea, but it's really weak. And well, don't take my word for that, because I've never actually taken it. I think it's Activision. The way it's worded says it's Activision. But I'm not sure if it actually is. It may just be like, you know, it just reveals the capital around the tiles, but not like you can actively see what's happening. But I think it is. I think it is. Oh, you've taken it? Oh, there you go. Okay, that's cool. Well, I like that. I think it's still bad, but I like that. Speaking of stuff, 2 turns and I'll make that into a city. And then I'll just get a few naval units to prowl around here, see what this guy's up to. Get my sugar back. So much food in the capital. It's not even that good, but we're doing it. 2 tiles around the capital? Listen, as with all things Civ 7, I think just go big. You know what wouldn't even be broken? you can see their entire capital. Every single tile you have active vision on. Why the hell not? Like, that wouldn't... No one would still take it, probably, so why not, you know? I think there's a bit of hesitance by the developers to be very cautious when they add things. And I think just don't even worry about it, just go for it. This is fun. Yeah, look, let's carry out the plan. Let's get our granary up here. We'll put our district over here. And then we might get a boat or two. Barbarian Island over here. There's always one. Water 8 happiness in the cap is not stellar, but I take it when I'm trying to be friendly with people. 32 happiness. Why did you say 32 happiness? What's that? What gives 32 happiness? Sorry. Expansionist, nice. Useless. Mangoes though, we can... Still 2 turns. What did I miss there? Get rid of that. Mango's number 1 online. Looks like Charlemagne might trade with me as well. Minus 90 relationship now. He is pissed. Okay, is it worth revealing the rest of this island? Just a smidge. Okay. Go down this way. And let's get one of these military ones online too. I don't care about Azertu at all. This guy still only has 1 city, by the way. But let's get this. By the time this finishes, hopefully we'll be going to war, and we can take a decent war one as well. Oh, look at this! He's got a boat. Great, we can get a boat on boat action in antiquity. Oh, it's weird. It said 2 turns ago, then last turn it said 2 turns still, and then it grew this turn. So which one is it? Okay, lots of reefs. Reefs? So I would love to get to that one down here. I don't think this is that great, by the way, guys. The fishing boats one is good. The reefs is good. But look how far in the tree it is. If this was earlier, I think it would be good, but I don't know about that. Okay, second city. And this city is a little more coastal. We can get the harbour going. That's a really solid building. The harbour is fantastic, isn't it? For these coastal settlements. Hanging gardens we can build over here. If we want. Military production being hindered again. The culture on warehouse buildings does seem good because it's permanent and it kicks in straight away. So yeah, agreed. Resources and wonders. That's fine. Okay. Did you hear that sound? It's like pelicans or something. Enemy scout there. And we can put the sugar in there too, which is good. Do we want this jade in? Probably not. Oh. You need to go have a good stream. Yes, you're probably starting yours right now. Yeah, as I said, I'll send everyone your way. Yeah, hope the stream goes well. I'll see you there. Another friendly city-state, by the way. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. 2 culture on warehouse buildings adds up quick. Sure does. Just because you get warehouse buildings everywhere, you know. Like, they're so easy to get on towns. Plus, like, especially... Usually at the end of the age, one of the last things I do is just buy, like, granaries everywhere. Or, you know, warehouse buildings in every town. I'm going for the unlock every civ speedrun right now. Okay. Mango in there. crab. Can leave. Bit more mangoes in. And I mean, our culture and science is kind of popping for sure. 2 turns, I'm going to be in a celebration, plus 10 culture from the wine. This game's going pretty good. 4 out of 4 settlements. Inexplicably, this place is connected. I don't know how. Like, I don't know why this place has got a connection to the capital, by the way. I know it's on the coast, but it doesn't have a fishing key, right? Shouldn't this be unconnected, or is this a Tonga special? More crabs. Okay. I don't need more crabs. Is this a normal amount of crabs? Do you guys get crabs this often? In-game? It is odd, but it feels like every time I play Civ 7, I learn something new about, or something odd happens with ocean tiles and ocean connections. Okay, I think I'll still go the food, realistically. Culture's fine. We are about to get a... Oh no, it was this one, isn't it? I guess the earlier I get this, the better, right? Oh, I forgot about this as well. I should really go for this pretty urgently as well. Man, you could get that down to... Oof. Pick... Oh no, I do that all the time. If you could pick Greece and Tonga, this would be so insane. You cannot do that. Morning River HB. Welcome in. Obviously tuning in from the Americas, I assume. Saying good morning. Soon. I should really talk about that too, the whole Civ switching thing. I've got a video I'm really close to finishing up, actually. It was like there was a bit of a hiatus where I didn't release anything for the past month or so, and then just a bunch of ideas hit me at once, I guess. I always feel weird about releasing videos just before an update, because if I say something... Oh, here we go, by the way. That was a lot of notifications. But yeah, you know, if I say something and it changes post-update, I feel like an idiot. Okay. I just got like 1,000 things popping off. This is fine though. We expected this. And good news is I have a fair bit of gold. Oh, look at this. If they kill that settler, I'll laugh so hard. I have a fair bit of gold, and my units are going to be quite strong. +4 right now from city-states. Yeah, this is all according to plan. Okay, what the hell is this? Who's doing this one? Lakshmi by Tonga strat? No, that makes no sense. You can't incorporate. This doesn't matter, so... Okay, another 50 Gs there, and another city-state here. Now we can take Garden of Wonders. Plus 15% towards buildings is amazing. Some people doing it, that's the first thing I said was, oh, Lakshmi by Tonga sounds great. But what's the synergy there? Because once I saw you couldn't, because you couldn't incorporate on Tonga. What's the play there? I think I baited myself into thinking that's good. Oh, it just sets up for exploration. Is that good? I guess it could be worse. There is some synergy there, then. Let's get another boat going. Oh, no, let's get another slinger first. Need this army commander to get some experience up. I think the city doesn't need walls, it'll be fine. Okay, all good. Oh, did I have a slinger? Oh, he was moving back down. Yeah, he got murked. That's alright. Great Stelle's gone. Phew. Oh, it's pretty hot in here. If I sound out of breath. The atolls. Yeah, I said at the start, first of all, they look amazing. I mean, Civ 7's world always looks amazing, but they've got this, like, 3D effect. Like, you can tell they're under the water, you know? It's not just, like, tacked onto the tile. And look at these little, like, offshoots here next to as well, but the color is amazing. I love that, like, sort of aqua color. I think they look amazing. I don't know, just the way they're, like, yeah. I don't know if I'm making sense, but clearly it's, like, kind of center in the tile here, but if I zoom in, you can tell it's not quite centered, it's underneath. Anyway, they look amazing. The color is incredible. And from a gameplay perspective, it's the first time we've had, like, rough terrain in the water. Up until this point, oh, here we go. Can claim one of these bad boys. I will do this just to get some of the wonder, but I should get the silver next. The first time we've had actual, like, terrain in the water, right? You're going to need more than one slinger by the looks of it. Yeah, good luck. So yeah, it's good. It adds a bit of a little bit of thinking, you know. Land combat's got, you know, rough terrain, vegetated tiles, water, you know, you got to contend with all that sort of stuff. Whereas in naval combat, historically, in every game, as far as I know, since 5 anyway, it's just kind of like a blank slate. You just fight in an open area all the time. Whereas now you have to worry about rough terrain, essentially, in the water, which I think is cool. Hello, Ryan. I'm still stuck on Civ 5, but thinking about getting Civ 7 in a few months. Well, it's on sale right now, I'll say that much. But I really enjoy the game. I think it's fantastic. Ah, Cowrie. Okay, go back there. I'm happy with the gold. That's fine. Oh, but yeah, Civ 7's great. If you're on the edge, feel free to ask any questions. I think the game is really phenomenal. Somehow, I'm enjoying it more than Civ 6, which I didn't think was possible. Oh, and yes, and a great point there from Matthias as well. Who I change how I say her name every single time I say it. But yeah, if you are on the edge, then I don't mean to FOMO you here, but yeah, the DLC right now is free to claim if you get it before January 5th. But yes, on the currents, I've seen that suggestion a fair few times. I think it's a really good idea, but I'm not sure how that would work in practice. Like, you step on, like, a current here, and you get... Does it refresh your movement? But maybe you can only do it once per turn, so you couldn't go, like, you know, here and just do this. I don't know. I like the idea. Nothing stands out in my mind as to how you would implement it, like, obviously, but I'm sure, you know, these aren't impossible challenges. Either way, I like the idea. We need more naval terrain. Agreed. It shouldn't just be coast and ocean. There should be more. Is this... That is vegetated. Ooh. That is vexing. And I can't even do naval units unless I get a harbour. Water roads. Something like that. I'm on board with the idea, 100%. I'm just not entirely sure how it will work in practice. But I'm open to exploring it. Let's get a little warrior. No, slingers are just slingers, you know. Plus 2 culture every trader you have to a city-state. Wow, actually, I mean, this is greedy, but... That is a lot of culture. because you instantly get the trade route from the city-state. Whoa, Tonga is so good. I didn't even think about that, but like, of course, that's insane. I really need this person to... Okay, I'm gonna just cop it, that's fine. You can do that, but yeah, you're gonna take ages to get around here, unfortunately. Where you can shoot again, but that's okay. Have you done much combat? I've noticed that it also feels much snappier and responsive. Really? Just like the animations or something? I mean, not so far, I guess. I think I did see they said something about updating, like, was it like the arrows or something? Like when you did this. Oh. I think they said they changed something about this. Maybe they added a few more arrows. They need more arrows to show where you're firing. One thing I didn't like about Tonga is once you go to exploration age, your scouts suddenly can only move one tile at a time in ocean, which breaks my immersion. Why would scouts become worse with time? That does suck, and they should change that. Agreed. The big red arrow looks different. Maybe. I'll have to compare it with my insane details of Civ 7 video. But yeah, no, Lemon. Also, welcome in, Lemon. Good to see you here again. That does suck, and stuff like that really does... Civ 7 loves to make your Civ go backwards in... I think it's fine. I totally get like what they're going for with crises and stuff, but stuff like that doesn't make sense and isn't fun, you know? Kind of like how you lose all your trade routes. That makes sense. But what they used to do was make you forget how to conduct trade. And you had to research merchants again. That is silly. So... it's already a bit of a mouthful. It's a long ability, but it should say... scouts in any age from any empire with a Tofia can ignore ocean terrain. That's what it should say. You know? Something along those lines. Because yeah, I don't think you should get less good at navigating the seas between ages. That doesn't make much sense. Although I guess you could listen, here's me playing devil's advocate, right? Well, it was a lost art of your civilization. It was a Tongan secret, and when the crisis hit and the plague wiped out a lot of Tonga's let me start again. When the barbarians invaded and they burnt down a lot of Tongan infrastructure and, killed many Tongan people who potentially passed their craft down via oral stories, a lot of their seafaring knowledge was lost during this great period of crisis. And so your people are still better at seafaring than average compared to most civilizations of the exploration age, but not quite as good due to the crisis that struck. Again, I'll expect the check in the mail for Axis for that sort of hand-waving capability I've just provided you there, but that's obviously what they're going for, I suppose. In saying that, I don't like it. I dropped Civ 7 for many months after launch, recently picked it back up. I'm enjoying the changes and added game options. And yes, Egypt is now really good. And that's underselling it too. Egypt is insane. Egypt is, having not played them yet, this is speculation, but from what I've seen, they seem really good. They seem really, really good. These are all distant lands. I'm going to wait on those until I unlock the card. I've been watching your stream on second stream. We're playing an MMO. That's all good. I always lurk. I never really chat in streams much. Which MMO, by the way? I'm very curious. And is it New World? Because I've heard New World's getting shut down, despite the fact they just released what was apparently a pretty decent expansion. So, And if it's Guild Wars 2, then fantastic. Because I think Guild Wars 2 is amazing. I've put many, many hours into that game. Okay, get a little warrior here. This should be okay. Worst case, we take it back like in 1 turn. You might die, actually. I may have just killed you. Sorry about that. Once you get a few more units for the general, you might notice it more. There's also a fade to black outside in the game now, rather during loading screen. You know, I did notice that. It's so funny, the things that you instinctively kind of pick up on, right? Yeah, I noticed that little fade to black. But I didn't say anything because I'm like, you know, maybe I'm just imagining it, but like you do subconsciously pick up on it. And it did feel ever so slightly nicer. So shout out to whoever added, you know, fade.transition bracket 3 or whatever it was, you know. Crabs out. Sheep in. Egypt let Paisley, you know, I watched a little bit of her doing the Wonder Challenge again. Is it letting her do the Wonder Challenge again? I think there's no way that challenge is possible. But I also said that the first time, so I'm a bit of a doubter. I also, the first time I finished my science victory thing, I got 32, turned 32. And if I may quote, I said, how could you possibly speed this up? And then proceeded to get a turn 15 win on the second try. And then a turn 14 win on the third try, so... Wait, really? She did it? Oh my god, that's what I get for not watching. She actually... There was only like 2 or 3 tries, right? Whoa. Really? Is Egypt that good? Holy moly. Okay, maybe Egypt's pretty strong. Second try. That's insane. Because she was playing Hatshepsut too, which, let's be real. I don't think Hatshepsut is better than Isabel for that challenge. Second save. Still, that was what, day 1 or day 2? Day 2 of trying, I think? That's pretty insane. Okay, Egypt's busted. Oh, sorry, I missed a bunch. I'll have to see how long the sale's going on, pick it up. Obviously, I still love Civ 5 and City Skylines, great game too. Want something new. Did you ever play Civ 6? Because Civ 7's... I've heard from Civ 5 diehards, and I love Civ 5, that Civ 7's more similar. And a lot of Civ 5 people seem to like Civ 7, even if you bounced off Civ 6. Anyway. Haven't played New World in a couple years, playing Ashes of Creation. Damn. That game, I'm keeping an eye on it. Definitely keeping an eye on it. Is it alright now? Like, is it in a playable state? I've not been looking at wonders at all, by the way. I don't really care about wonders usually. I guess I'll potentially look at the Oracle. I'll have a break here soon too. I think it's that immersion breaking was still annoying for gameplay, since lots of texts were lost temporarily in the past. The Tongans forgot how to make pottery for a while. There you go. Game is feeling a bit laggy though, isn't it? Again, I maintain that I think the game's gotten like laggier and laggier for me with every patch, but maybe that's just my computer. Okay, I got a... Baseline Hatshepsut Egypt has 45% production towards wonders on desert, right? Desert and navigable river. Which is crazy. But it was always... I'll probably watch her stream back now. Because it was always the culture. And science now too. Lots of science wonders. So I'm curious how she kept up with culture and science as Hatshepsut Egypt. Not just my computer, I'm experiencing lag. Yeah. And also Beyond Earth. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I gotta take a break. I've been talking non-stop for almost 2 hours. Anyway, I'll see you all soon. I'll be back in a few minutes. QR code on the screen there if you want to donate. See you soon. Okay, I'm back. Been reading the chat. Ashes of Creation still feels like an alpha. Again, I'll keep an eye on it. I love MMOs. Anyway, I'll let you get back to your grind, probably. I'm so curious how she managed to do that with, I assume, minimal science. Although I did see, just thinking about it again, that was the run where she got the Grand Canyon, right? Which, funnily enough, has just been nerfed to only give +1 science. He's getting rinsed from 2 angles here. This is going to be... I think Old Mate's about to exit the game quite quickly, thanks to his little war here. I think his settler did get murked up here, by the way. My city-state killed it. Dude, the Grand Canyon nerf, like, why? Why did the Grand Canyon just randomly get nerfed? It's like one of those Civ 7 moments. It's like random and unjustified. Like, yeah, a good wonder, but why'd you nerf it? Like, aren't wonders meant to be good? She was disappointed with it. With what aspect? As in because it was too easy? She wasn't like... It wasn't as exciting? I'm gonna do this now. I forget exactly why I wanted to be in an alliance with Ada, but there was a reason. Oh, this quest. Oh, right, just how it felt. Yeah, I would believe that. +1 science isn't... It's a silly statement, but it's a lot worse than +2 science. Also... I made a road, I made a trade route to this guy. Dude, what's been going on recently with connections? Did the road disappear? I got the mangoes. I remember the trade route. I sent it to Charlemagne, to Athenae. Where's the road? What happened to my road? I don't see one. Does plundering the merchant? Well, the trade route will get cancelled when he declared war, right? So... They don't, do they? Surely plundering the trader doesn't destroy the entire road. I don't think I ever got a road to begin with, you know? Huh. Again, just a Civ 7 moment, really. Anyway, welcome to one of the Thunderdome, Charlemagne. Another friendly city-state. Okay. Is Tecumseh good with Tonga? Does Tonga make Tecumseh amazing? Even more so than Greece? Greece's tradition, though, pretty good. It was a naval trade route? Okay, I would believe that, actually. Also, welcome in, Vitus. Vitus? That does make sense. But then that makes me think, oh, damn, I shouldn't have unlocked sailing, so that it would have to be a land trade route. I guess. If that's how it even works. Because I only did that trader mainly to do this. That's okay. Vetus, okay, all good. Righto. We'll take the influence. And this city must be getting a ton of culture now as well. +2 for every trade route. Essentially +2 for every city-state we have. And let's throw a hat in the ring, I guess. Let's try to get Colossus. Not stepping on any reefs here, so that's alright. Get silver online. And I would like to make that into a city pretty soon. G'day, hope you're doing alright. Ooh, I missed a ton of messages up the top there, by the way, sorry. Once you unlock the Kemet tradition, Egypt's tempo goes through the roof on the culture side. I think that's the one that gives you 2 culture and 2 production on wonders, is that right? Oh, and so the application to minor rivers was a massive buff to the tradition. Ah, right, +1 culture on navigable and minor rivers. I assume that's what that one is. Yeah, every part of Egypt just got buffed to hell, right? Which is amazing. Keep doing more of that. Like, again, I've said it before, let Egypt be broken for a patch. Why not? Let people have some fun. It's basically not been a civ for almost 9 months now, so... I use Ben Franklin as Egypt to help mitigate their lack of science output. I'm so curious how she managed to keep up with science for that Wonder Challenge. Like, what do you do against someone who builds Nalanda on turn 54, right? Did that just not happen, or did she get lucky with, like, Nalanda, for example? G'day, Paladin. Welcome in. Oh, and Matthias, glad they added the Great Lighthouse. Wish we had more coastal wonders in exploration. Yeah, there's not many coastal wonders in general, really, is there? A few turns away from this. I'm gonna rebuild a few slingers. Nalanda, oh, sorry, which one am I thinking of? Nalanda is civic, you're right. But stuff like Pyramid of the Sun. And the Great Lighthouse now too. You have to get like all of these. You never want to go up to navigation tech if you can help it. How did she get Pyramid of the Sun before the AI is Egypt? And Mausoleum. And Humunga and Great Lighthouse. Like, I have to watch this run. That's crazy. Without the science city-state techs, right? Like, damn. I'm kind of mind blown by that. Now I'm really curious as well, to be fair, to see how exploration goes. Because I also thought, exploration, like this, insane. The speed at which the AI goes for the Rila Monastery is crazy. So who's she taking into exploration then? Who would you take? Someone just busted, like generally good, right? Abbasid? would be my first thought. Oh, wait. Only halfway through antiquity. So she hasn't. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you'd said... Wait, has she completed it or not? Did she... She built every wonder but the age isn't over. Oh, of course. Right, of course. Okay, I get what you're saying. That's my bad. Okay, interesting. I didn't even occur to me that there is the rest of the age. In my mind, like, once you build all the wonders, it's over, but of course. Makes sense. Of course, okay. Interesting. Sorry, I got so sidetracked by that. I'm like, just my mind is racing. I'm stunned. Okay, in Paladin. Welcome in. Listening on 2 times catch up. Just found much Buchare. No, that is no, that's pre-existing. I want to say since launch actually. But yeah, no, this is the one I pretty much everyone used in the original Wonder Challenge for its worth. One of the best in the game, for sure, early game. I would usually take Lapis. But I have so many resources. +2 resource capacity? Wow, that's... I think I'll just take the gold. Oh, actually. This is probably still better. It's fine. Another wine. Oh, this is fantastic. More crabs. So many crabs. Another reef down here. I think I'll just keep going for these for now. The reefs are pretty good on their own. Village this dude's mangoes. War criminal status achieved. And I'll keep you here for now. In 3 turns we'll upgrade everyone. And then we'll push in. Balance this out too. I would really like to just knock this guy out, so I'll just have to deal with him for the rest of the game. Also, this city state should be done soon. 10 turns, okay. So I'll do this. 500 Gs as well. Should probably just keep that around. I'd love to make this into a city, but a bit greedy. The archers are really annoying though. He's got 3 of them now. Obviously he doesn't appreciate me attacking his capital. But I think I should try really hard to take these hits where I can get them, just to damage the archers. The AI doesn't tend to do very well when it comes to healing units, so seems good. Why did I start going for this? Interesting. That is a new slinger. Go up there, and you should probably be back here. Keep this guy here for now. I'm concerned about this volcano, but he'll be right. As long as he doesn't kill my ship with these archers, we'll be alright. Tonga plus Himiko High Shaman, a good combo. Anyone plus Himiko High Shaman, I think. But specifically... 1, 2, 3, 4 archers now. This is not... It's not what I want to see. Tonga plus Himiko High Shaman. Can't think of any specific synergies other than they both... Like, she already saves a lot of influence from not having to spend influence to support. Look, it's a good combo in that Himiko High Shaman... Oh wait, sorry, High Shaman. Ugh. It's too late. It's past midnight now, I can't think. High Shaman. Yes. I mean, they've got a unique culture building and a unique happiness building, and Queen of War, High Shaman. High Shaman builds both of those faster, right? No, happiness and diplomacy. Listen, I don't play this one. I think this one's so trash, right? So I'm a bit rusty. I think this is fine. I think this is an okay combo. You get to build one of your buildings 50% faster. I think Tonga will generally be quite happy in that they have lots of resources that they can use to keep themselves happy. Generally. But I wouldn't be rushing to do that combo myself. Oh.
نقابل جميعا مقابلة جيدة على طريق السفر على الأقل.
Guess it depends how strong you think High Shaman is. I think she is not particularly strong. Although, better now that Culture Victory's changed a bit, I would say. Better than she used to be. You know what? Let's just get this tile. Let's just get the fishing tiles for now. Should also get the fishing key. Oh, we already got the fishing key. We already did. Excellent. Okay, we have tier 2 units. Everyone can do that. There's apparently a new sound. Oh my, I didn't attack this guy this whole time, and this is what he does. Okay. Apparently there's a new sound for upgrading. For pressing this button. You ready? I didn't hear it. That sounded like the standard sound to me. I wouldn't mind tier 3 naval units, actually. I think High Shaman is terrible. I was hoping this would make it work, but it feels like a struggle. I think she is a struggler. The thing is, I think she's really bad in antiquity and exploration. The biggest problem with her in my mind is that she's so bad with science, right? And she wants to get culture. But where are all the culture buildings? In the science tree. So getting to engineering is a battle. Once you get here, it's pretty good. But yeah, it feels a bit anti-synergistic, to be honest. I don't like her at all. Oh, I can deploy. Also, I can do this, right? But bing. Yeah, if you didn't need science, she wouldn't be bad, but you need science to get culture. So I don't know. I don't like it. All the happiness means you can ignore losing yields in cities, you get tons of passive culture. I think it's basically equivalent to having a passive friend of way for culture. Whoa. Look, I think the benefit maybe would be that you can, in theory, kind of ignore the settlement cap with not too many penalties. That is reasonably strong to me, but I don't know. A part of this is also, like, absolutely just I don't like her. I don't really like her playstyle much. Okay, that's probably enough archers for now. We can probably kill him with everything we've got. So, let's get some other stuff. Goho Memento. Well, see, yeah, people do really like that. I just realized every single city can get this culture. It's not just +2 culture free trade route from this city to a city-state. Is that right? This is going to be a lot of culture. If I can get there. Kind of need the lighthouse, actually. Is it worth just building here? It's an extra +1 adjacency. You know what? I'm going to go up for the lighthouse. We have so many resources, we're going to need it anyway. We'll get the influence building here, probably. No, that's probably going to be a market. There's a lot to build. Let's get the brickyard first. This is a really good warehouse building. after that, we'll look at a barracks here. But yeah, that memento is quite good. So I understand that. That's quite good in that respect. You can probably get here faster just walking. It's annoying. There's a cliff here, luckily, but it's annoying. Happiness, science is fine. Kind of like Greece's Quarter. That is really good then. That is really good. That's a lot of culture in antiquity. +1 spearman. It's handy. Three turns this command is going to explode. You just follow along behind. Nice. These guys did something. Something not involving me, basically. Trade map. Should I do this? It's kind of fun. Sure, I'll do it. Not optimal play, but fun. Makes High Shaman even better. Well, there you go, actually, Paladin. Considering every single one of your quarters... Oh, man. Every single one of your quarters is going to be getting, like... At least... Well, I don't know. It depends how lucky you get. This game I've been very lucky, but... You know, let's say 8 to 16 culture each. That's a really good chunk of culture that you can boost up even more. Interesting. Still don't like her though. This scout is unbelievable, by the way. This guy is running interference so hard, it's ridiculous. Okay. Ooh. Water archer spotted. Green eggs and ham moment? What did I say? What did I say? Do a little rhyme. Okay, Brickyard is online, but let's just keep getting... When we get this up... I'm gonna go for this now. I do want the settlement limit, but I can get that like anytime I need it. Yeah, you don't need a memento. I think you'll be right on as it is, but she has one that gives you... What is it? +3 culture, but -1 science on happiness buildings. Which again, like, makes the science issue even worse, but, Oh, I see. I getcha. Oh, what was I building? Colossus. Forgot I was building that. I think I was probably pretty close, actually. Anyway. Put that into an oracle. There you go. This spot's unfortunately kind of reserved, so you can go over there. And I should try and go for Hamungamaui too for the achievement. Okay. Oh, look at this. Should I do an overrun? Absolutely not. But you guys ever seen an overrun before? Does it use up all my movement? I'm 90% sure it does. Like, so bad. It's fun though when you get to do it. But it would probably result in me losing my commander somehow. Let's... get up here. Overrun is a really cool idea. Oh, and it damages the commander? Well, there you go. Pretty bad then, right? Dude, look at this settler. Like, why is everyone using their civilians right now as human shields? Yikes. Okay. There's some really good hits in here. Just a bit of a traffic jam at the moment, though. advanced. Yeah, truly tactics beyond my imagination. This is really good. This guy's getting the forces have arrived. Basically, everything just hit. We did it before. We managed to get suzerain of this guy, I guess, but he's about to get collapsed on pretty hard here, all things considered. I really want this gypsum, but this is such a good tile, so I'll claim it. I don't know why I keep moving back. I also don't know why the AI keeps ignoring me. I haven't lost a single scout to these boats. I want to say it's bugged. The AI independent... Oh my god. Yeah, nice try, buddy. Reject. I think the AI, the independent powers completely ignore these. I'm going to move this, like... I know he's in the ocean. Oh... But they do melee attacks, and even though they wouldn't move onto the tile, they probably can't attack. Still though, I've been on the coast and they've ignored me, so I don't know. Look at this atoll. Look at the little beach ones. I've not seen those. Those look amazing. And look, these two atolls are linked up as well. Under the water there. Wow. Awesome. Incredible. Okay. What's next? Welcome in, Jean-Pierre. Atolls end your movement. That's what they do. And that's it, as far as I know. They end the movement of any naval unit that crosses over them. Which is pretty cool. To have actual naval terrain, basically. And I guess I'll just chuck this in here. That's fine. We'll probably... It's a reef. Okay, we'll do this. Invest in this town a bit. And then go ahead and... what are we doing here? Trade route one, probably? Resort town? It's not the happiest city in the world. 3 resources. We'll do a trade outpost. Righto, here we go. Should be able to kill his commander here if we're really trying. I'm tempted to kill the scout, but maybe it'll interfere with him somehow. You can go there. Nowhere for you to deploy because of the cliff. Bit annoying. I don't... Just use this. I want to move the commander up in the same turn. They're also workable with some culture. There you go. Okay, spearmen. Everyone move up. These boats, they're going to cop it. There's so many archers around here. I'll just attack with you instead. Just need to damage these archers as much as I can before I move in. But again, even the boats are getting the Tecumseh bonus, which is nice, I will admit. Okay, get out of here. Look at the dog. The dog like runs around when you hit the scout. When he barks too. Poor dog. Uh, 6 turns and then I'll start befriending some of these distant land city-states. We got a galley out. Okay. He's trying. He's definitely trying. Gonna have to get another naval unit then. Yeah, we'll do a little pillage. But I'm fine with moving some stuff up here, tentatively. Oh, this scout. Ah, get out of there. Okay, deploying here is probably a death sentence. But we have quite a few archers, so you may have to die for the cause. Might be too risky to move the commander up too, though. Wow. And none of these districts are fortified, so... Tonga theme, let's go. Yeah, that archer did die. That's okay. I really don't like that. Oh, great timing. Okay, perfect. Yep, that's fine. I have a backup archer. But we'll probably just move you in. Look at these positions. Okay. Urgently need more boats. Now we'll move this commander up, but this is really hard to cross this little corner here, to be honest. Wow, okay, it's getting even worse. Terrain is just not good at all for this. But not good for him either, actually. Some of these ones up here he can't speed through. This city center being vegetated is actually really good for me. Okay. Good luck, everyone. I should have befriended the city-state before I attacked there. For a few reasons. I guess we'll take the commander XP. Look, this is going to be the only fight we do, I think, so let's just take this. +1. Take the war support. And that made a road. Oh man, it's like I'm playing Schiller again. Is this going to age like milk? Did you guys see the most recent video? Well, I'm going to do it again. Look at this road. Look how fun Tonga is. I sure hope they don't get rid of this again. And look, it made a road all the way for me now, too. I wish I'd... If I had befriended that city-state before I took this turn, I would be in such a better position. At least there's no patch releasing in 10 minutes. Anyway. Yeah, it's probably the last water tile I get. Yeah, there was no reason to do that to Schiller. Literally no reason, like... Crazy. I guess I'll keep taking the fishing boats over here too. This one's pretty good for now. -1 crab here. These crabs in reserve. Tonga works on the same rules as New Schiller. They just get a ton of... Oh, okay. I mean... Again, makes sense. I think just make it unlimited. It's more fun. Why not? It's novel, you know? It's novel. So why not? And this guy's getting battered. Luckily you can pillage. Again, you also might have to die for the cause. This is just like one... All we have to do is take this city and all of his units disappear. So... We can play like super aggressive. Do I just ignore this archer? I think maybe not. Yeah, it's fun. Make it unlimited. It's fun. Why not? Okay, you should definitely pillage, so do that first. suppose I could have swapped him out, actually. Could do that next turn. Could also swap you out. This is no real point in just killing you for the fun of it, so may as well swap you out with a fresh archer. Do that. And the rest of you... I think I want to get these fortifications up more than I want to do a focused attack. So I'll do that. I guess I'll sneak this archer around the side here if I can. But yeah, we just got to take one tile and the war's over. It's like Civ 6. But yeah, really awkward terrain. Should I move this archer into the water just to bait him? Let's see how that goes. Wouldn't usually treat my units with such disregard, but again, it's really, this is the only one I'm going to do for the whole age. I just got to take this one tile and we're out of here. So I don't care if it costs my entire army, to be honest. Don't tell the troops that. Culture's fine. Speed that up a bit. +5 trade route range again, or lighthouse happiness. Lighthouse happiness is awful. I guess I'll take the trade route range. Well, it got the galley out of the city. That's pretty good. I might be able to end this turn. Maybe. Okay. It's a tier 2 legion. Or hoplite, rather. Hey, don't tell the soldiers that. Keep that on the DL. If I could find a way to kill this spearman this turn, I would be able to swap him out. It might have to be next turn, but I really wanted to get all this galleys out of the city. I'll swap this guy out. And everyone's morale is low enough as is. We don't need rumors going around that the general has a bit of a disregard for the lives of his men. Thread the needle or whatever they say. Exactly. It's an exercise in PR. Alright, should be able to get it next turn. You can go in here. Again, even these boats, like, I don't get to keep them on transition, right? So, go on. Good luck. Finish the fortifications this turn. Oh, this is my diplomat point. Oh wow, I'm about to see how cheap these are. 30% there. Just finished my tradition. Get this bad boy. Try and go for Humunga. Okay, distant lands. Mochi. 68 influence. And no leakers in the chat. I don't want any leaks. Alright, 68 influence is pretty damn good. And 40 to support it. Wow, wow, wow. You also count. Wow. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. This is really good. Yeah, I don't want... Yeah, you're leaking stuff to the press. The free Tongan people's independent media association. I know you were thinking leaks as in Leeks, as in the vegetable.
I count the grains.
Oh, look, you got the oracle. Nice. Okay, we did lose a few people, but doesn't matter. How do we maximize experience on this commander? He might level up regardless of taking the city. And that's the only city he has. There goes Charlemagne. Let it be known, unprovoked. Totally unprovoked from my end. He declared war on me. I sent a trade route to him to try and pave things over. And then he declared war. And promptly has been wiped out. Yeah, in approximately 4,000 years when you research radio, I'm screwed. It will no longer be Tonga time. He did not make its level 4, unfortunately. That's okay. Alright. Well, that was easy. That was really easy. Now we control this whole harbor. So good. Again, I really... Look at that. I really don't know what... Wow, they massively increased the text on this. Is this because everyone always used to... by everyone, I mean me. I always used to miss the fact that I had a wildcard point. This text is like 3 times bigger than it was. Are we going for science? We just did a science victory. Maybe we'll see how a culture victory goes as these guys, I guess. Either way, I was going to take that one, I think. Okay, let's... Still haven't got our lighthouse. 3 turns. Yeah, he's... Well, I mean, true as well, though. This is amazing. Look at this Acropolis. Plus 12 gold. This is like... When Paisley talks about the ideal science win is picking Assyria and then taking over Maya to get both quarters, this is the city-state equivalent of that. Playing as Tonga and then taking over Greek cities. And I can make Athene my 3rd city too instead of this one. And it's on the coast, so I get +1 influence. It's like he settled it, like that's a really good city. And he settled it just for me. How good. Okay. We do need to get our settlement limit though now. Barracks. I want to save this one for the other science one, you know, the observatory academy, whatever it's called. Such a kind man he was. EA stacking the game, yeah. Match fixing. If ever I've seen it. Okay. Libraries here is good. How do these work? Just go there. And look at all the mangoes. We've finally claimed them for ourselves. Okay, you can become a science crab. Oh, that's cowrie. That looks like seashells or something, but... And you can fit in there. And I think this is fine. I could really do with a market though, hey? Maybe just there's fine. Yeah, that'll be alright. And I can set these guys to auto-explore, so I wish I could heal and do that. I'm just going to say good luck. New icons. They do look a bit scuffed, really, don't they? I think it was you, Panda, that was talking about that in the other Discord, that they look a bit questionable. The new icons and the shading and stuff are not great, really, are they? 68 influence to befriend a city-state is really good. I'm going to be able to reveal a lot of this map. Okay, another one. And another one of these, I'd say. Another warehouse one. Doot. That was a new sound, I think. The new wild game icon was a reskinned camel. It's a turkey. Whoa, what is this? Free monument purchase or a free market purchase? Ooh. I'll take a free market. Never seen one like this before. Wow, cool. First. Can fit in, probably sheep. Is it Tonga time? It's Tonga time. And I mean, so far, we've Tonga timed pretty hard. We are doing exceptionally well. This is with a lot of negative happiness too, realistically. I think Tonga is extremely strong. That's my verdict. I've never seen free X purchase. Yeah, me neither. It sounds like it could be. Yeah, a Tonga specific one. I didn't read it very carefully. Maybe I should have. And watch, this guy's not going to attack me. The city-states never attack the scouts. I think the scouts, like, are invisible. It stopped just short of me. I'm going to just go past it, see what happens. Nope. Nope. Ah, Nada's back. Still haven't made an alliance. Maybe... Yeah, Machiavelli likes me too. But Ada likes me more. Okay, and you can just chill. I really want to explore more. Maybe I will one day. 730 gold is a lot of gold. I probably will just stick to 3 cities though. I need to be doing one of these every turn, basically, as well. Carthage has the same thing, free purchase of walls. There you go. The more you know.
The whole island submitted to him.
Okay, we've got our settlement limit sorted. Now. Oh, this is a tradition. I didn't really clock that. That's not a really good... it's actually not bad at the start of the age, actually. That's not awful. Take that out. Okay, now we've got big science, big culture. I've got that ability to promote growth for cheaper if I want to do that for some reason. I probably should have put both of these on the same tile. However, I'm content with just getting more of these fantastic fishing boats. The Great Lighthouse. Let's go for it. Let's go for the Great Lighthouse. Forgot about that. Let's get Munga Maui going too. Oh, what the hell. Dude, where do you build this thing? Conditions are always cooked, eh? Okay. 6 and 8 respectively. But this was my district spot. We can build it there. We can get over there. Well, let's get all the fishing boats we can then, eh? Level 9 on Blackbeard. Panda, what are you doing? Was that from one game? Did you complete like every single objective in one go? That must be 2 games at least, right? Seems a bit crazy. This guy, yeah, no, the scouts. Maybe should submit a bug report. The scouts can't be targeted by independent powers. Perk of the job. It's pretty good. I can set these on auto explore. They can't die, right? Not when they're in the water anyway. I haven't really got a chance to play yet. G'day, Ice Cream. How are atolls? Are they pretty useless or do they change anything? We're still in antiquity. I will say there's a lot more of them than I thought there would be. Look, the idea of atolls is amazing. The implementation... Wow, 3 sites. These are quite good, aren't they? Are they going to change anything? I don't think so. I think there'll be like a 1 in every 2 or 3 games. You probably have to play around an atoll, from what I'm sort of seeing. It doesn't look that impactful, but they look amazing visually. but there's not that many of them. They are kind of seem to be in, like, close to the coast. So they're in somewhat important locations, but not really. Again, great idea to have, like, rough terrain in the ocean, but... it's... not... I don't think it'll be... You won't notice it in most games. Come on, just go, like, anywhere. Sure, go up this way. Mountains of atolls going across the ocean. Maybe that's not a bad idea. Maybe make them form in lines, you know? I don't know. All these new sounds, by the way. And we can just keep befriending. This one. Oh, did that? Damn, they just dispersed this one over here. I think I'm befriending everyone right now. Let's just add if we add if they're hostile. So cheap. Yamate. Oh, I didn't do these people. Okay. I'll keep you ready to go for the lighthouse. So 3 turns. Oh, great lighthouse, that is. We can probably do some sick trade routes, right? Nope, not really. Ocean journeys would be a lot more perilous. And storms. Yeah, trade winds. We were just talking about this. They could really go hard, and I think they should. Just add, like, atolls are a great start. Reefs should probably stop movement, and maybe you get damaged if you end your turn on a reef. Yeah, like currents are a good idea as well. This can all go away in the modern age, potentially, but still. Man, I've not built a lighthouse in a hot minute, and maybe I won't. Maybe today's not the day. I don't really know. I guess, sure, we'll build a lighthouse. I've never done this, but okay. Crabs. What is going on with this boat? Oh my god, just, okay. I don't care. Cool bananas. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break. And I'll see you all soon. Don't forget, if you're feeling generous, there's the QR code or the link in the description to donate to the Civ Give. I'll see you soon. All right. Welcome, welcome back, everyone. What do we got? Panda talking about water. Always love those Microsoft Paint drawings. Should be in the Louvre. I'll admit. Let me swap back to it real quick. I can't claim this one. This one I found online. It's a typical sort of Australian Wojak painting, which I love. But this one was drawn by Mrs. Not Daily Civ 7 News. Pretty good, huh? Say it's good. Anyway, they're good. Oh. My Civ 7 didn't get picked up there for ages. I got a bit nervous. Anyway, she doesn't play Civ, but she made that, which I appreciated. The Uluru definitely increases your happiness. I'm glad. And welcome in, Chris. Good to have you here. It's a good one. I used to have a, I quite liked the old, stream starting soon screen as well, but this one's got a bit more personal touch to it, you know? So, it's good. Maybe I should have kept that commander in. I'm just gonna, like, send some of these guys out to scout, I guess. Nothing else to do. No one's gonna declare war on me, really. Famous last words. I'm so sick of these boats asking for input every turn. Just... I'm begging you, just go die somewhere off my screen. Okay, burst is gone. Next turn we can start up Great Lighthouse. Ooh, 1400 gold. There's too much gold to be sitting on as well. There's not going to be a great spot on the coast for this monument, so only one influence though, not missing out on too much. Now what am I going to do with you? You can probably connect back to the what's it called? Pretty easily. Let's just get a few food buildings. I mean, should you be an urban center? You could be an urban center. I might just go hard on trade outposts. It's more thematic. But look at these fantastic buildings, though. It's good enough for now. Alright, hopefully that reaches. It does. Oh my god. I'm close to deleting these boats. Let's just move you up here and go from there, right? And everyone's loving me. Like, I'm not even doing that much. I don't know why everyone's enjoying my company so much. Just a nice guy, I guess. We can probably not worry too much about the influence at the moment. We've got a fair bit of it. There was one city-state. You missed. And we'll start spying probably from a couple turns. You've broken out of... oh no, you haven't. Still rebelling. 2 turns. Engineering's next. My yields are really good at this point. Great lighthouse. What are even the conditions? Coast adjacent to land. That's it, eh? Man, I really wish I could squash these reefs, but they're just too good, right? Is it that good? It's not even going to be that good next stage, right? Yeah, all very chill. Apart from the retaliatory attack on Charlemagne, who you may or may not even know of. You may have not heard of him, in which case, forget I said anything. Because he may have died before your time. I'm going to build over this reef. We lose the Tonga reef bonus, right? Wait, no, isn't it a tradition? It's not, isn't it? It's not. Is that really worth it, though? It's not. Because this is going to give, you know, a specialist slot here, which will get a lot better over time. It's worth it. We're squashing the reef. Reef lovers in shambles right now. But I think that's definitely worth it. Tonga's got a pretty good civic tree, though, actually, once you get down to it. Not often I complete the whole thing, to be honest. We are making so much gold, actually. This is Tecumseh, right? This is giving me a ton of gold from him. Let's just finish this off. There was also a reef underneath this district, but I had to do that one. That one I was forced to, right? And once that gets built, we can get our district here. Hopefully we get Humongo. It'd be really bad if we don't. I just want the achievement, actually. Great. Achievement unlocked.
I am the river.
And it's also, I mean, in terms of gameplay, it's really good for us. Oof. No, close enough. Welcome back, Mausoleum of Halicarnassus. Oh, that looks fantastic. Yeah, yummy. What is it about ocean tiles that is way more satisfying to get yields on than, like, land ones? Like, these are objectively better. But I don't care. These, though? Really satisfying. I never get this wonder either. I don't even think it's that good. But it looks good. Nice. I'll just keep taking the food, to be honest. Now let's try and plug this in and see how we go. That's true. These are so busy, you know. There's nothing here, but somehow you've like made a civilization out of fishing boats. Cool. Okay, we should start specializing. So let's Ageless District first, I guess. Or do we just want more fishing boats? No, let's start getting a few specialists here and there. And we can get our ones over here too, which is really good. The one first. Do they both have unique sound effects right there? That's pretty cool. We can take the jade in now, I guess. It's probably not even worth it, but this boat is running. It was you over here. Next turn, Athene is ours. That plus the Hawaii one too. Well, yeah, I can see how this would get really fun actually with Hawaii. People writing political treaties about those fishing boats. Entire philosophies about how awesome it is to chill out on a boat and fish with your pals. I've done that once in my entire life, by the way. Go fishing with pals. The fishing part's not very fun. Pal part, a bit more so. Oh yeah, these are tasty. I'll take them. Okay. Athene is good to go. Double unique district, by the way. Very satisfying. But we want to get it down there, which we can do easily. Wow, there's like no bad options here. Brickyard's fine. I used to when I was younger, loved it till I thought about how it hurt fish, just couldn't fish anymore. Love fishing in video games though, that's so true. It's like, g'day Spaceman. Free the crabs. Crabs are people, clams are people, legit or quit. I've always said that. Yeah, it's like kicking a dog in a video game. Maybe that's an extreme example actually, because I probably wouldn't do that either. But same vibe. Where you do see like content creators or whatever. I'm thinking about Sips here, right? Does anyone know who Sips is? If you know who Sips is, then you're a real one. But Sips will always like kick every dog in every video game. Now I'm certain he does not do that in real life, obviously. But one of those things that's like obviously unimaginably evil in real life, but you get a pass for doing it in a game, I think. Is that crazy? I'm not saying I do it, but anyway. Let's also just buy a settler down here. Oh my god, space, you know, yeah. Dude, Sips is fantastic, right? I'm thinking back to Dishonored as well. If you're really ancient, then you might remember that one too. Dude, Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of the best games of all time. I'll say it. My settling here is crazily spaced out. I'm thinking of going for this tile. I usually build my cities quite close, but as Tonga, I'm kind of just doing whatever. Coast settle? Why not? Also, do I unlock Hawaii automatically? I'll probably go Hawaii, just for fun, yeah. Tecumseh and Tonga. Ooh. So yeah, I'll do that. Settle in kind of random spots. Lafayette, he won't appreciate that. He won't appreciate pretty much anywhere, so what can you do? Am I going? Yeah, Pirate Republic. I'm more interested in them from an economic perspective. You can play them pretty peacefully, right, and still have fun from what I've seen. I should really go Pirate Republic, although I haven't played Hawaii in so long that they're basically a new civ to me anyway. I'll take the espionage one, I think. Ooh, festival ground. I think I'm getting like heaps of city-states. Let's just take this one. Who is doing good? Kind of no one. Everyone's struggle street. I need to unlock the culture stealing one too. I didn't go to war at all in my first Pirate Republic game. Still had 6 fleet commanders, all 3 to 6. Yeah, that's that. I would like to play them peacefully if I was going to play them. Not too interested in going to war. These districts are crazy. Should I just go for 4 cities? 5? I'm making a ton of gold. God, I'm not making a great argument for Tecumseh being bad this game. Take that out. So this became a city. That's fine. I'm sick of chasing this boat. Okay, it's no, because I'm about to settle over here. Okay, go for it. Pirate Republic you can play peacefully, but if you want to settle, you have to steal settlers with piracy. Uh, Leaning towards Hawaii because I haven't played them. I played them once at launch when they were busted and haven't played them since.
After the assembly.
That could be good to see how they're going these days. Let's just get rid of that. And let's get the steel government one. And I mean, we could build a bunch of wonders here too. We're doing very well. We haven't even got all our things up. Let's try to get Amelia then, for sure. Let's go there. You were just here to have a peep. I guess keep peeping over this way. Give the Pirates Try some time. Look, it'll be either this game or the next one, because I really like the idea of them. More so than Blackbeard. And I want to hear the Gwendolyn Christie intro. I think that's Pyramid of the Sun. That was pretty slow, turn 89. That was pretty slow.
An eye for an eye.
Okay, we can start stealing from you as well. I'm imagining your laugh in my head right now, and it's bringing me joy. This is an insane amount of... Man, should I just go for this one and just be endeavoring? No, let's Festival Grounds. Boop, boop, boop. I love that new sound. That is really satisfying. The becoming a city-state. Becoming the suzerain of a city-state sound. That is extremely satisfying. I've been looking at my codices as well, but doing alright there. Even Nalanda's still up. I don't really like Nalanda. Let's take this one. This will pay itself off pretty quick. Culture. This was a pretty good showing overall. So where's oh right, Mochi. Wow, just Mochi has revealed like the whole map. Go Mochi. And revealed another city-state for me. My god, how many Dude, what's my... How many city-states am I... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why this? What the hell? Why are there so many independents this game? This is an absurd amount of independent powers, right? And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the go. There's another one here I can get in like 2 turns. You can see double the map. I know, but even still, this is a lot of independent powers, right? It's got to be like 20, 24. Is that right? But yeah, no, the Shawnee thing, crazy to hear it's still bugged, by the way. I can't believe that's not been fixed yet. So, like, I probably won't go to them. But yes, you could absolutely break, like, some sort of culture record. Ooh. So the scouts are only invisible to other naval units. Also, Great Lighthouse.
And most beautiful work of all, so that a light might shine for sailors far across the sea.
That was one of the better lighting up animations I've seen. Cool. And what does this give me again? Plus 15 naval trade range in all settlements. That is actually a really solid wonder. I think that's a, yeah, really good wonder. Actually makes you want to go for a mastery. It is a bit slow though, isn't it? Is it worth going for Mundo? Actually got a pretty decent amount of tropical. Not that I've used it much. Let's go for Colosseum first. I don't want to stack these wonders too hard. Here looks good. Buts up a few good buildings in future. Can crank out a specialist if I want. Go the palace one for now. Yeah, Great Lighthouse seems pretty good. And wouldn't it be amazing if we could go back to the Civ 6 Wonder animations, which is kind of where the series peaked. But it's not looking good. Look at this trade route range, by the way. That's pretty crazy. I thought you had to be able to see the route, by the way. Every single game I learned something new about connections. I thought you had to be able to... there has to be a visible route to that city. Maybe because I've seen it over land, it just ignores that, and I don't know. But yeah, brick by brick animations are amazing. Send delegation. I can't. I like anything but that, right? Take the social policy. Do. It's fine, whatever, I don't care. And that wasn't even with this card plugged in. Nice one. Little wonder scouting. Commander scouting, I mean. Who died, by the way? Ah, scout, yep. Anyone else? This person. And this person. This is nuts. High roll extreme. Imagine if I was Greece, though. Okay, you've done enough. Let's go back here. Oh, that's fine. How's this alliance going, by the way? Oh, speaking of. These are all pretty solid. Go for this. Our culture's just going through the roof now. Pre-amphitheaters, by the way. There's like a little mundo just for the wonder adjacency, you know? It's not bad. It's alright. Why not? Almost caught up to him, right? Getting a lot of gold here. I might just go hard on the cities, actually. I don't know. Oh, g'day, Carmen. God, I hope you didn't type that too long ago. It's a rare time when I look at the Twitch chat, but good news is, if you want to type in Twitch, you stand out, because there's not many over there. But I hope you're doing alright. Did you just finish streaming, or just started? Hope you're doing good. Okay, Form Alliance is finally done. Diplo point. We went a bit too hard on the Diplo points. Don't really care about the rest of them.
After the assembly gathered, the elders gave their answer.
Plug that in. Ludicrous amount of city statage going on right now. Up to 240 culture per turn. Yeah, no amphitheaters built. Let's try and get some of this stuff then. Yeah, Angkor Wat would be amazing. So would Monk's Mound. So that looks like the end of this guy's journey. Okay, back to Athene. However long that takes you. Spearman can just be quiet, that's fine. Now imagine it with High Shaman. Yeah, we'd be on over 300. But would we have gotten to this point as fast with High Shaman? Probably. This is probably one of the last specialists we'll do in that city. Okay, let's get a quick festival grounds. We'll sneak it in somewhere to somewhere where we weren't overbuild for a while. Probably there. The amphitheater can go up here. It's amazing. A monument behind that as well. Monument first. It's all coming up to Kumsa right now. Is this even going to attach, or this city's kind of in the middle of nowhere? It will attach. Excellent. And I don't know, just yeah, do whatever, hang out. Okay, more city-states. Getting Kerma. There was one over here actually. I could probably try. Probably wouldn't make it though. Speed up both of you. Well, minus 10%, but you're going to be in a celebration the whole game, so minus 20%, really. This culture's obscene. How my, what's my district at? That's pretty good. So I guess I'm not getting trade routes from the distant land ones, right? Or am I? There's no, you know, but 40%, I know. I think Himiko gets good in the modern age, which is kind of the most important time to get good in some ways. Viva la culture. That's it. Yeah, so I'm not, will I be getting trade routes from the distant lands as long as it's within naval trade route range? It looks like there is, but with no commerce. Where's that commerce hub UI for Axis? Again, we'll take this lovely ageless adjacency, but once this is done, we'll put specialists in there. Okay, so this one's pretty far away. Let's... Oh, yes, okay, great. Step pyramid's pretty good. Build those where I can. Yeah, so no trader there because it's ridiculously far away. Okay, I get it. So I guess you could say there's actually a reason to plug this card in when you're befriending them. Makes sense. I could do that just to test it in one turn. Be back in a sec. Back, and we have done some wonders, I guess. Is that 4 wonders now? Yeah, we have very few science buildings, and yet we can get rid of the happiness for now, and we'll plug in this trade route range, I guess, just to I don't know, see if we... I think because it's coastal, it doesn't benefit from your naval range. No, that would make sense. I think you're right, yeah. I think they both have to be coastal for that to work. Wow, we are actually getting wonders here. Unheard of. Should we plug that in? Don't worry about it. I'll just plug the science one in. We're almost at academies, yeah. Excellent. Okay. So many good buildings to get. No real great place for an amphitheater, but it's +8 still. Double wonders. Not bad. I guess it's something. Monument as well. Monument first. And then we'll probably get just every other building, really. Lighthouse as well. We need the resource slots, I guess. And I think I will just go 4th city and go hard, really. Why not? Oh my god, just I'm begging you, just go anywhere. It's not that serious, little bro. Big city energy. Yeah, just to get this quarter everywhere, like, so good. Yet another thingo here. Just, yeah, hill forts, I guess, why not? If I can build one, I'll do it. More food. Happiness is fine. More wine. I don't think we're quite at the infinite looping celebrations yet. Can get a fishing key. I will say it's very satisfying to build both of these buildings now. I like that. Go towards these camels. And this is fine. All right.
There is geometry in the humming of the strings. There is music in the spacing of the sphere.
All right. I want to stop playing, but I also really want to see all these city-states become befriended. So we'll just keep playing until we do that. Although it leaves my lighthouse feeling lonely. Oh yeah. It's really good. The harbour is a fantastic addition. One of the cleanest additions they've made in terms of like how it feels in the game. That's my that's my commentary on that. And look at all this influence too because of Sheesa's necklace. Just gonna speed these up massively. Maybe I could have got this city-state, huh? I probably could have. Great. Those are almost done. Oh, there's one down here. Oh, I've already got it. Okay. Good stuff. Anyone else want to be my friend? Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, it was almost identical. I want to say the shipyard was a new addition, or it was buffed or something, which is basically the harbor in this game. But yeah, coastal starts now. Definitely, yeah, I'll take them. It's good. Before it was just like, it was all about rough, you know? You just wanted rough terrain. Now you can make anything work, I think. Just about. Great, another wonder we don't care too much about, but it's pretty good. Really good academy going up there. Really good academy going up here. We've hit the churn. This is the best part of Civ, right? Everything's just clicking. I guess I gotta go here. Yeah, it's all hitting right now. And even get some step pyramids in here. I don't want to go too crazy with the monasteries again, but... Alright, let's do it. Big cities. Let's just get all these unreal districts going, I guess. It's fine. And like, I don't know, but I guess Tecumseh, right? These cities are pretty jacked, the production. So even though this is my 4th city, they're building quite fast. Sure. The last fishing boat in this city is now really, this is kind of amazing. Wow. Tonga. Another reef down here. Another amazing looking set of atolls as well. I love how random they are. Like, how many combinations of these are there? Atolls. Cultural exchange, why not? You can do like anything. Wonder construction, why not? Granary, sure. Oh, Nalanda's gone. That's okay. I don't really like Nalanda. I think it's really overrated because it does nothing after antiquity. Angkor Wat, on the other hand, very solid. Looks good to me. Gate of All Nations is also still available. Let's quickly unlock that. Although I'm doing a fair bit of other stuff. And yeah, I never takes it, right? I'd rather get Monk's Mount. Should be right. Can't build Angkor Wat there. Man, I've made a really solid cradle of wonders in that city. How about over here? Can also build it over here. You know what? Let's sneak it in. This is amazing. These wonder placements are actually pretty good. And I have to finish the amphitheater too, so I will do it faster. Codex, fine. It does give a science attribute, but again, that's also been made significantly worse now. Because you only really need, you know, 6 or 7 science attributes in the whole game and you're done. After that, they are trash. Just gave Catherine a mountain spawn bias because you're tired. Why are you trying to give Catherine a mountain spawn bias? For the, just for her general culture output, I assume? Should get that incense one day. Camels. Camels are great. There you go. Jade, I guess, is fine there. Looks good to me. I guess not many mountains tend to spawn in tundra, right? Or am I just making that up? I mean, this is just grassland. This looks pretty not mountainous. Guess your mileage may vary. It is it's an interesting one, culture. I've thought about this before, so I mean, culture, the adjacency, once you get it, it's locked in, right? Whereas science is often easier to get, but it changes every age. And sometimes your cities just get stripped bare of resources and all of your science buildings become really bad. And you put all these specialists in them too, so they're like dragging your cities down. But culture, like once you get it, it's there forever with the mountains or wonders. I guess that's the trade-off, but it doesn't feel very good though. If you wanted to go for a culture win and you just don't get any mountains, it's a little restrictive. So many resources. It's crazy. Yeah, and hey, my script I've got, it touches on those sorts of themes around how you can mix up adjacencies a bit, I guess, to make them more interesting. I don't think I've got very good ideas, but I've got some ideas. Anyway, sure you'll all let me know what you think. Espionage. Mac found out. That's okay. I can swap to stealing from this guy instead. Oh, and my government secrets one as well. On the same turn, we stole tactics. Nice. 5 mountain start. Well, there you go. That's locked in culture right there. The scouts just made it back from Auto Explore land. Good for you. City states are coming online. Again, take on the codex. See if we can't actually finish that legacy path. I'm building this amphitheater on top of a granary, which I do not like. Anyway, fishing boats are fine. Trade maps. Wow, this is not what I thought this guy's territory would look like. Interesting. Yeah, you do what you gotta do, Panda. Whatever makes the game fun. Oh look, we're young. Put it there, then we get some sick monuments down too. Fact. Yeah, not quite. It's kind of next to a few things. Anyway, we can get a really good monument down next to the volcano, but wonders count for urban sprawl. They do, yeah. You can build anything off of a wonder, which is really handy. This is what I did down here. Amonga Maui let me build this district over here, despite it doesn't actually connect to any other urban districts. But yeah, pretty handy, handy little bit of knowledge that. It's just a better gold one. Wonderful indeed. This is good. It's a ton of gold. 26 gold there. Wow, we're getting desperate. Happiness on happiness buildings. Yep. Let's take the cheap codices. Let's get Gate of All Nations on the run as well. Bit of a lack of camels, just in general. Senchi and Monk's Mount. Man, this capital's kind of lacking in a lot of ways. Yeah, up here looks good to me. Build up before that. That's fine. And we are, by the looks of it, actually going to finish the culture path, which I almost never do. Do not usually worry about it. I think only if a wonder is adjacent to a district. I think that is correct. So maybe I should clarify. It counts as continuing the urban chain. So if the wonder is on its own and not touching another urban district, then yeah, I don't think it counts. But it can carry the chain, if that makes sense. There's one turning organized military. I hope that didn't screw over your plans. I was not very clear the first. Spice Academy. Can build the gate here. Maybe I will just fill in that spot actually. Or maybe not. This is fine too. 400 influence, so I need to spend it. Ultra spying.
All beings
Nope.
who are plunged. An
Call what is excellent. Spy on you. Let's do a reconciliation as well. Who wants to local festival? Why not? And wow. Okay, Russicade. Building the one route from my cap. Yeah, yep, that'll work. That will work. Okay. I'm only gonna have the one. This is fine. I'm gonna take send delegation. I'm doing it. Send delegation. Can I see his capital? Wow. And it's his whole capital, not just like one tile around it. So there you go. Isn't that what I said before actually? What I said they should do? There you go. I still got more, don't worry. Plus 2 culture on culture buildings. 20% food everywhere. This is ridiculous now. How many are up to? Like 14? And we can anchor what up here too? Wow. 500 culture, by the way, on turn 107. How are we going for courtesies? 3 more. Oh, this was one of the highest high roll games I've ever had. The free city from Charlemagne with like little resistance. Absurd amount of city states just in general. Form alliance with this guy. Everyone's just loving my presence too. Lost Sanchi, but between these we just need one of these to finish and we're good. We can settle a few more towns for the military one. We also can send a settler somewhere too. I'll look into that at some point. Purchase a settler up here. It's probably going to be around this area. I don't know. Not trying too hard anymore. That's fine. Let's just get open borders with some people. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. They just reject all of that, which hurt a lot of our relationships. But look at this. I've revealed basically the entire map. The only one I didn't reveal was this one, because this guy managed to beat me to the city-state. Oh my god, but look, Longcheng. Up. We can even go like harder. 8 turns. Why not? There's a reef up there. Reef spotted. Almost missed it. Let's reject that. Why not? Yeah, so I mean, good question, right? Cannot use levy on distant lands. And Tonga will stop me from doing that. Well, there you go. Confirmed. You cannot levy. It's a bit of a shame. I don't really like that. I mean, I understand it would be a bit busted, but again, let it be busted, right? Why not? Go down this way. I don't like where this settler's going. I don't know. I spawned that settler on the opposite side of the world. Don't question it. It's fine. Back to auto explore. And that is many city-states befriended. As we go into, there goes Future Civic. As we go into the crisis, take this. I guess I'll call it there. Wow, this Civ is pretty absurd. With Tecumseh, you're looking at one of the strongest antiquity combinations in the game, I would say. Again, I think I got quite lucky here overall, but my units right now would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, I think that was 19, plus 19 combat strength. I'm getting 19 food and production in all my settlements. So obviously, this is ridiculous right now. And I could take over most of my continent without any issues. But you're not going to get this most games. This is ridiculous. But with Tonga, you can get probably pretty close to this, pretty consistently actually. For antiquity, they're absurd. That's what I would say. Anyway, if someone were to kill you right now, the world would Thanos snap 70% of its pop. True, actually. Yeah. Let me just finish this last. What am I doing here, really? Blacksmith randomly somewhere? It's good to me. Cool. Relics, I'm going to assume you mementos. Pisa Necklace and Travels of Marco Polo, both insane on Tonga. This is probably like a pretty meta combo really for this Civ, I would say. Really, really strong. Really, really fun. Tonga is great. Yeah, good stuff. That was a really fun game, and I'll keep playing. I won't let this save go down the gurgler, like the Ben Franklin one from last time, but it's a new patch, so I'll play it out. But yeah, I'll see you all next week. Thanks for all the new members as well. Really appreciate you guys doing that. It's very generous. Thank you. But yeah, donate to the Civ Give if you want. 2025 Civ Give for charity. It's all there if you want to do that. But anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Appreciate the chat today as always. And have a good one. And see you later. Oh my god, and before you go and watch, hang on, what's his name? I forgot it already. It's in my capital. Go and watch, Nayan. Go and watch this person. They were really nice. Go and watch them right now. They're on YouTube and Twitch, currently streaming, I think. I need to pop over as well. Let's go hang out in the chat for a bit. Okay, see you soon. See you there. Or else.